didn't even talk about Gary's party yet.
I know. I was going to say, I'm dying to know what happened then, because I wasn't around.
Oh, yeah. Where were you? I heard you were sick.
I thought I was coming down with something, so I figured
I knew that was bullshit.
No, it wasn't bullshit at all. Was not bullshit.
You seem fine to me.
Because I stayed home and fought it off.
Bullshit.
You're crazy. If I had come there and made everybody sick, you'd be in another state today.
I know, because they said to me, Gary goes, I said, where's Robin? He goes, well, she told me that she didn't want to get everyone sick. I go, you know what, good. Tell her to stay home.
So I said, I'm staying home and keeping the germs on this side.
Yeah. I heard you came down with something better to do.
No. And sitting there going, well, this time they're probably they're sitting down to dinner.
I said, Robin's in Jersey at that house with the boats. It's a nice day. I know exactly what went on.
No. It was just that I was exhausted. I felt that crazy, funny feeling you get in the back of your throat when you're coming down with a cold. And I said, I don't want to chance getting sick or making others sick.
That crazy feeling in the back of your throat. I'm glad you stayed home then. I don't need that crazy feeling.
Yeah, I missed you all.
No. It was nice. We went over to Gary's house.
Beautiful home.
Brand new house, all built new.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Nice job. They did a great job on it.
And you know, I drove 10,000 miles to see a house. I love to look at new houses.
Fluli's new estate.
I mean, yeah, it really is an impressive-looking house. Yeah.
So Gary won this restaurant, this chef to come over, and he won it in a charity auction. So it was for a good cause. So the chef's there. They got a real nice kitchen. It was a real nice house, actually. I got to say. It's weird, though. Like, Gary's definitely overrun the house with his old radios and old phonographs.
Oh, really? There's too many?
There's way too many. Although Mary doesn't seem to mind. She says it warms the house up. But it's almost like the whole house is a museum of radio shit.
Right.
A lot of people's garbage that they threw out. Like, I'm going to put a couple of old radios in my house.
But you got to limit it. Yeah. Otherwise, it gets to be...
And then he has, like, a nice office with a really nice desk. How much did that desk cost you,
He was talking about his desk. He told me he got a nice desk.
Desk was $2,000.
$2,000. I told Beth that. She was like, I bet you that desk is $10,000. I go, Gary's not spending $10,000 on a desk.
I mean, there's fancy old desks and regular old desks.
Right. Yours is nice. And then he's got, like, a bunch of crap and wires all over his office. So Gary comes in to kiss Beth hello, and he trips over his own wires.
What are you talking about, wires?
No, you know we have those ISDN lines and stuff, but he, like, keeps it all on his desk, and the wires aren't hidden.
And they're stretched across the floor?
It's just that one.
Gary, after you do a broadcast, take the microphone off your desk. I think he likes looking at the microphone.
I just forgot to take it off. I just had a bunch of... Believe me, I cleaned that up. The office was a mess before you guys got there.
He left it on there for a reason. He likes to see microphones and radios.
Right, yeah.
He's into some weird thing.
It's funny because he's the only one who's getting to use that thing.
Yeah. It was good. It was good, though. We had some fun. The food was real good. And, like, although...
And the chef is right there, so he's...
Yeah, he served a little slow. I have to critique a little bit because it said, come to my house at 7 o'clock.
Right.
Cocktail
hour?
Yeah, cocktail whole hour. And he even had, like, an orchestra in his backyard.
He said there was going to be music.
These poor fucking people are playing violins, and they're freezing.
They were outside?
Yeah, it wasn't that warm out. And I'm like, oh, my God, it's so cold. Close the goddamn doors. So Gary's keeping all the doors and windows to his house open.
So you can hear the music? And
I'm like, can someone shut the door? So I'm shutting the doors, and these people are playing music. You can't even hear it.
I ordered them to come inside, but Beth goes, it was really weird. They were playing, and Howard shut the door on them.
I'm cold.
That's very nice, Slam.
It was a really gorgeous evening. I mean, everything was really nice, and you know what it has, Robin? It's got like a southern style porch to it.
Oh yeah, he told me he put a porch on the outside. He wanted a porch.
I love that.
Is that where the musicians were?
They were in the back.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to put some trees up eventually?
Yeah,
because
in fact,
your neighbors, like, they all drive by and they're waving to me.
Oh, geez.
Actually,
it was like I felt like Gary was I don't know what I expected, but like, because it's a new house, there's no trees or anything.
Right, they haven't landscaped yet. That's expensive stuff, too.
So the whole neighborhood turned out to just see what was going on.
Watch everybody go to Gary's house?
Yeah.
It's funny because the landscaper's coming today, actually.
Is he?
He worked up some sort of plan. And stuff.
Yeah, but he's probably going to give you, like, brand new trees, like they're going to be 3 inches tall.
Yeah.
No.
Like in 20 years, they'll be done.
You got to buy some fully grown trees?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
I know, I'm already ready for the ass fuck, and I swear to God, it's going to be like...
bend over.
Yeah, I know. Like, how come it costs so much? They're just trees.
How many do you need?
Well, like, probably that whole... You see that whole side of the house where the road was?
Yeah.
Like, that whole side.
Yeah. You definitely got to put up trees.
No, we know that. We know that.
Yeah. But it's a nice house. And it's great. You know, Gary's got a nice family. The kids... Jackson wasn't there. His son Jackson wasn't there, but Lucas was. I saw him for a little while.
Yeah.
And... I went upstairs. Gary's got... The kids have this whole toy soldier thing I was trying to play with.
A toy soldier? What are you talking about?
Look, I said to Gary's kid,
like
look, you take half the side. You be the Iraqis.
Oh, it's
you
like
be the insurgents.
You can set up a war line.
You know what?
I said to the kid, you be the insurgency in Iraq, and I'm the Americans.
All right.
And the coalition, the British and the Americans.
All right, so they're winning already.
And he goes, forget it, I'm not going to be the Iraqis. So I said, all right, then get out of here. I'll play by myself. Throw him out.
You sound like your father talking to an 8-year-old. You be the insurgency.
What, do you have little men?
You know what I meant. Yeah, little men, tanks. I go, here.
Helicopters.
I said, I just killed you. He couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
but then he left. He went to a friend's house for a sleepover, so it was an adult night. And who was there? Tom Chisano, our old general manager, Tom. It was good to see Tom.
It was great to see him.
Tom really got braces, but I don't even mean like little braces. I mean,
big.
And the fucking guy can barely talk now with the braces. You can see they're irritating the shit out of his mouth.
Now, remember, I told you, I saw them, and they were already like a couple of months old, and his lips are literally blue from being beaten up
by the braces.
That's got to be a pain in the ass.
30. You know, if he was 30 fucking years old, they'd say, okay, he's 30. The guy's 62. Or something like that. And he got braces. I'm like, Tom, how much longer?
Yeah, how much longer are you going to need those teeth?
How long does he have those on for?
A year.
Wow.
At least. And he's got to go for adjustments. It's crazy.
And it looks ridiculous.
What made him not do it at a younger age? I mean, he seems like a guy who's made decent money for a while.
I don't know, but it's really weird to see a grown man, like an older guy, with braces.
But Howard, here's what I don't understand.
It just doesn't make sense.
Did you ever look at Tom
and think his teeth were bad?
No. Exactly.
He hates smiling, but now he can't smile with the braces. Like, he talks like this, and like when he starts to laugh, he goes...
And he can't eat, and he can't do anything.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it looks like he's annoyed the entire time by them.
And Penelope says she can't kiss him.
I don't blame her.
That has nothing to do with the braces.
Now that's not nice, Fred.
Fred was there. He got a new haircut. Everyone noticed. He was there with his beautiful wife.
Yes,
and Artie was there solo. I thought you were bringing a date. I thought we figured out that that's a good place for you to get laid. Like that.
Well, I guess some people thought that the girl I brought to Robbins might be a steady thing.
Yeah.
But it's not. I tried to use my friends with a big house in Connecticut as a first date closer.
Right.
But
I was kind of glad because we still don't know if this girl's such a fan. We don't know, would she like talk about everything that went on?
No. Artie was, what Artie's saying is he called me on Thursday. Artie had a different girl he was bringing.
I know. That's what I was looking forward to.
And
I like that other one.
Yeah,
though.
see, now it's like, well, who's Artie showing up with this time? I like that.
He showed up alone.
Yeah, well, this is a way more intimate setting, you know.
Right.
And,
Beth said that. Beth said, you know what? Artie's so classy. He like knew not to bring someone like because it's someone new.
Too intimate.
It would have been a little too weird.
Yeah.
But you were bringing someone till it didn't work out. I mean, Artie didn't know not to bring
Artie's
someone.
not classy.
Who were you bringing?
I did,
Stripper.
but that did go into the decision making.
Absolutely. I knew it.
It wasn't a stripper. It was, a girl I met in Hoboken. She works at a place near me, and very nice.
Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of girls.
Going on.
And she's not as big a fan as the other one, which would have made it easier. But then I thought it would be better not.
I don't care if that girl's a fan or not. I'm always happy to see her.
She's hot.
She looks good.
Yes.
So what if she's a fan?
The other one's in her league, though. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Look at you. Look at you, Mr. America. TV appearances, hot chicks, club dates.
Well,
ace bandages.
This show, TV appearances equals hot chicks.
Ace bandaging your cock.
Well, there's no ace bandages when we're alone in my house.
That'd be funny if you forgot to take off your ace bandage and she saw it. Like, Artie.
What are you doing?
Artie, you got to ace bandage and show us how you do it.
Well, I mean, again, I leave it flexible so you can move. It's just...
This sounds like he's done this more than once, where he's got a whole system.
Well, I just realized something.
What?
It's an hour and a half. I haven't taken a break.
Oh, my God.
All right, go ahead, Fred. Do your thing, and we'll be back right after.
Oh, he's very popular. Dweebies, dickheads, sportos, motorheads, geeks.
Thank you, faggot. Sorry, I step on this guy every time.
No, he won't play it.
Yeah.
Suck a dick, you faggot.
There we go.
Nice.
Before you go on, you left Gary's dinner early? I'm just hearing? You walked out?
I walked out. Well, it was enough. Listen, let me tell you what happened. You weren't there. And you would have done the same thing.
Oh, stop.
No, she would.
Yes, she would.
I
know
was
her.
like, that must have been the rudest.
I don't care.
Before the main course.
Told me that's why she loves me. I swear to God, I said I get to Gary's, so I leave my apartment at 6 o'clock. Takes us an hour to get up to Greenwich.
Right.
And everyone else 20 minutes, hour, you know. And get over there, and that's cocktail hour.
Yes.
Cocktail hour goes an hour and a half because Artie's late.
Oh.
So we're all waiting on him.
I delayed dinner by 15 minutes because
Good move.
But Artie said, eat. And I said, no, you're close by.
And you know what? I don't want to be a schnurr, and also, I try to watch my weight. I don't want to fill up on hors d'oeuvres. They were good.
But why
the food was very good.
Artie late? What was that?
I got off a wrong exit, and it took me a little bit to get back on. I called Gary, and I said, start without me. I'm not bringing a guest or anything. But, look, that was horrible, and I felt bad. It was 15 minutes.
It was a 15 minutes.
It wasn't any big deal.
We were supposed to start at 8. We started at 8:20.
All right.
To start dinner at 8, I'm tired.
Well, if you were shooting for 7, how'd you make it at 8:20? But then go.
Artie got there 5 of 8.
So 7 o'clock, exactly. He was an hour and 20 minutes. I said,
No. I got there before 8 o'clock.
No, but you were supposed to be there at 7 o'clock.
Right, I know, but I got there before we were actually supposed to sit down and eat.
You got there at 8:15, so you were an hour and 15 minutes late.
What time did I get there?
Already got there at 5 of 8, but when he called me, I couldn't...
Well, that's my point. You're an hour late.
I couldn't figure out when Artie was going to...
15 minutes late.
You just said you got there at 8:15. That's not true. I got there at 5 minutes
so you got there at 8. The party started at 7. Call me a fucking asshole, but I believe in getting to a party on time at 7 o'clock.
I said I was late, and
But you were an hour late. You weren't 15 minutes late.
When did I say I was 15 minutes late?
Gary said that.
No,
he did.
He said the dinner started.
Why does dinner have to start at 8:15 if he's there at 5 of 8? Start the dinner. Because he has to have a cocktail hour?
Hold on a second. Listen.
I got to sit there?
Calm down. Everybody calm down. I wasn't sure how long it was going to take Artie to get there, so I thought he might not get there until 8:15.
So he was an hour late.
So I told the chef, he said, we're going to start at 8. I said, could we move it to 8:15?
What time did you leave your house? Be honest.
I left my house at 6:30.
6:30, and it took you an hour and a half?
Without traffic, I thought I could shoot up 95 and get there. But I would have been there probably at about 7:25, 7:30 if I hadn't got off a wrong exit.
Gary's the shithead because, in other words, if you get there 5 of 8, 8 o'clock, serve the dinner.
No, I told Gary wanted me to have a tour of the house, and I wanted to see the house, so that's what we did.
So while you're touring...
and got a tour.
You're both wrong. You're both wrong. The chef can't just fucking put
one extra drink. You're looking at your stopwatch.
The chef can't just serve dinner on a table.
Here's what happened. So at 6 o'clock, I get to 7, and they start serving champagne and wine. Okay,
right.
You know me, I indulge. I'm drinking. And
They're having a few hors
now it's 8:15. Actually, we sat down at 8:15. Dinner wasn't served to 8:30. I'm drunk. I'm tired.
There were hors d'oeuvres.
There were, but I didn't, because I knew a big dinner was coming. I'm not going to sit there and tank up on hors d'oeuvres. Believe me, if I had, I would have left right after a cocktail hour. So I'm sitting, I'm drinking, I'm getting tired. Waiting for the food. It's 4 courses. The last course is meat. I don't eat meat. The first 3 are fish. I ate those. And
wait
I
a minute.
it was enough already. They were torturing me. It was 10 o'clock at night. I'm still eating dinner.
9:35.
Yeah, okay,
How
sorry.
was it torture? You with your friends hanging out?
No, I get tired. I couldn't keep my eyes open. I'm sitting. First of all,
it's not like you're driving.
They sit me next to Tom.
I know.
I mean, I'm like,
See, Howard, you have a really weird move. I'm not saying
I was so tired, I couldn't stay awake.
Robin, you've seen this move before. And it's one of those things.
The party's over. How many hours you want me to sit at your house?
When Howard is when Howard's trying to move things along, I've seen you do this when we're eating. And this is where I got worried. I knew there was trouble. He goes like this. He goes, all right, let's eat. Let's move it along. Let's go.
How long should I wait? I'm hungry. Let's go.
All right, so...
But that's not fun at a party to be moving it along.
The whole idea is to hang out with the people.
Dessert's at midnight. I got to tell you something. I'm so tired. I don't know how you guys stay awake.
Past 9:35?
We had a day in between our third,
Dude, I'm 50 3 years old. Robin couldn't even get out of bed to show up at your house.
No, but I was out late 2 nights in a row. I was out Thursday with you, And then Friday, I was out all day in Manhattan, and then that night I went to the varsity show at Columbia.
Yeah, you fell apart.
And it was damp and crazy that whole day. I thought I was coming down with something.
She can't be out for 2 days. She gets sick.
But you missed the best part of the night because Mary worked very hard on these amazing desserts.
No, she packed it up. I ate it in the car.
Well,
what?
I had a great night. I had dessert in the car.
You know what?
You made her pack up dessert.
I didn't make her do anything. Beth walked out with dessert.
That is so rude. You're so rude.
It wasn't rude. Robin, you would have been out of there before.
Hold on. There were two things about it that were rude.
I was at Gary's house promptly at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
I made sure.
See, that's what everybody should know. If you're hanging out with Howard,
I'm prompt.
He doesn't come between 7 and 7:30.
I don't. And I'll tell you why.
At 7.
He wants me at his house at 7 o'clock. That doesn't mean 7:30, and it doesn't mean 8 o'clock. All right, Artie got lost. I understand that. But
I felt like shit about that, too. And believe me, I know how Howard is, and I was stressed about doing 90 of 95.
And he left his house at 6:30. He wasn't looking to be there at 7 o'clock. You don't leave a half hour to get to Greenwich from Jersey.
But you know what? If I was there at 7, if I was there at 7:15,
yeah, you would have been exhausted by 10 o'clock like me.
No, I wouldn't.
You showed up and missed the life of the party.
Well, you know what? He would have gotten the tour before dinner and not during dinner.
Yeah, I had a tour. I was touring while you were not even in your car yet driving there.
I refuse to take any hit here.
I was on tour.
You left before the main course came out.
No, I didn't.
Hold on.
I stayed for the 3 courses. Howard, how many fucking courses? And the guy couldn't serve any slower.
What was so slow about the service?
Nothing.
What are you talking about?
Look, he's crazy. Crab salad. There was hardly crab. So the salad was hardly a salad. I had 2 courses. I was hungry, and I was drinking a lot, and I was falling asleep. They sit me next to Tom.
But you're saying it was slow service. It sounds like the food was coming out.
I had already talked from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. I was
10
exhausted.
Howard, 10 o'clock, you were already over the New York border. Don't lie.
Thank God. I was in bed by 10:30.
Robin, here's where it got oddly uncomfortable.
Okay. It was not uncomfortable.
Well, wait a minute.
I had a great night.
Else talk
I had a great night.
How they felt.
It was great. Here's where it got oddly uncomfortable. Howard got up while they were putting down the last course. Like they were putting it down, and Howard got up. So Howard goes to the foyer, and he wants to go.
Right.
And Mary's packing up dessert for Beth.
I don't want
And Howard's standing in the foyer and going, Beth, what are you doing? Come on.
But also, Ronnie had to get up to get the car for Howard. So
no, he didn't. Ronnie didn't.
Ronnie had to make a phone call to somebody, so he had to get up. No one could eat.
I didn't ask Ronnie to be involved. There was no phone call. The guy sitting in the driveway.
He was down the block.
I know. He can make a debacle of an end of an evening. He will totally trample people to get to the door.
Here's the part.
Robin, torture would have been easy.
Here's the part that was
Howard,
weird.
we all hung out till me and Ronnie and Bonnie. We hung out till after midnight,
Blows
bullshitting
my mind.
Tim Sabian. We were having fun. We were with friends.
Blows
we had a drink.
my mind.
We had dessert.
I can't stay up that late.
It's a party.
What had you done that day that you were so tired?
If you would have sat me on the couch, I would have gone to sleep. I ran 4.5 miles. I'll tell you that. And I fucking and I had my daughter in the morning, and I had all kinds of different activities. And my day's over.
Evening, Howard.
I'm up at 6 o'clock a.m. walking my dog in the park.
One evening.
I'm tired.
You could have slept in the car.
Look, dude,
this would have been a gracious
I can't sleep in the car.
It only took.
I was gracious. I brought a champagne. Get out of here.
Wait a minute.
I was gracious. You're wrong.
You sit there.
You could kill us.
You hang out with people. You're not a doctor. It's not like you got to go do surgery.
No, but I had to be here Monday with a voice, and you know what that's like. And you stayed in bed and skipped the whole event. So bullshit.
You left an hour.
She didn't even show up. But she's lecturing me.
I was not late.
No, you weren't.
Here's the part that was
Gary
I didn't leave early.
There were 2 empty chairs where your name was.
So here's the part that was weird, Howard. Howard left an hour early, but here's the part that was weird.
Well, I was gracious. I stayed an hour longer than I wanted.
He got up, he left, he said goodbye and everything.
An hour early.
And we all sat down again to get back to dinner.
Have a good time.
And it was like this weird thing for me, because it got a little quiet, and everyone looked at me to see what I was going to say. But there was,
what is there to say?
I don't know.
I had to leave.
Do you agree, Artie? That
had to leave.
I agree with you, Gary. It was you were wrong for what you did, Al.
No, I'm not. Artie, I couldn't physically
Listen,
stay
let me tell you
awake.
something. When I just think about your schedule, I get tired. You got an I get it, and I know that, man. I do, but
I'm not going to sit there till midnight. I'm not.
But you don't have to. Till midnight.
You had to sit there till midnight. You came for dinner.
You could have been done by 10.
You could have
finished that
waited
last
for
course
the dinner to be done.
This guy, I don't know where he serves, but I've been...
Nobody else had an issue.
I've been in Aruba at a Burger King. They serve faster.
Nobody else...
I'm
ready to eat.
It should have been wrapped up, though, by 9:30.
Robin and Artie have no right. Artie was late,
Listen,
and Robin didn't show up.
I was wrong for being late, and I'll say that I know I was, but
I had a great time.
Robin, if you were there, it would have been no issue. I'm telling you. I know you.
I know
but I'm not saying for you.
Robin would not have left
for the whole thing.
She would have been gone.
Right. You're lying to everyone. Howard.
Well, I guess we'll never know. You never showed up because you were tired.
No, I showed up. I didn't want to ruin the evening for anyone else.
Well, you know what? You did.
Oh, yeah, right. You're going to try to palm this off on me.
No, but don't act like... I was there for 3.5 hours. You weren't there at all, but I'm the bad guy.
You weren't there for 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I showed up at about 6:45.
No,
I waited until 7 to come in.
Okay.
Oh,
you don't know when I showed up.
You were there, because I got there maybe about 7:05, and you were already there walking around.
I was already
7 to 9:40.
Yeah, okay.
But that's not 3.
Gary, how long should I stay at your house without being rude?
Don't say 3.5 hours.
Just because you decide to drag out the night till midnight, I don't do that.
I didn't drag out. Everyone was gone by 11:30.
I go to weddings. I'm there 3 hours. That's my limit. That's what you get.
So from now on, you should tell people, you can have me for 3 hours.
And they can have you for 0.
If things don't get done in that 3-hour period of time, you will leave.
Beth was exhausted, too. She slept the whole way home in the car.
But you realize that...
She was like, thank God for you. She goes, I couldn't keep my eyes open.
There's no way Beth agreed with what you did.
She did. If it wasn't for you.
Call her right now.
See, people were saying... There were some people... I heard some chatter going where people seem to think that Beth might not have wanted to leave.
Oh. She said, now I know why I love you. Because she goes, I was tired. She goes, they weren't serving. I said, I know. It was very slow service.
It wasn't very slow. You could have stayed 15 more minutes, and then it would have been done.
Would 15 minutes have been...
No, they were eating meat.
So what?
But then, part of the dessert, too, is the presentation.
I said to Beth, is it wrong to leave?
It said Mary's dessert on the menu, and I'm the biggest...
Mary's dessert's coming into Sunday. I'm there Saturday.
I knew she
Mary's dessert, I could give a shit.
It was fantastic.
Get me out the door.
See, that's the lack of graciousness.
Whatever.
Mary took a lot of time. And
I ate it at home.
The dessert was amazing.
It was delicious. I ate it. She should eat it with you.
Mary and her dessert.
Robin, again. I showed up, you didn't, because you had a tickle in your throat.
Oh, and you?
I had a tickle in my ass.
Oh, you.
I was excited about going to Gary's.
You were at the top of my mind with my tickle. I wasn't bringing that to you.
I had a great time at Gary's. I love seeing this house. I had a great time. I got so tired I couldn't keep my eyes open.
If you threw a party and someone did what you did, how would you feel?
He wouldn't care. He would not care.
I would thank them. You know, my parents never stay more than an hour. I've been taught this. People stay too long. When I heard that you and Tim and everyone else stayed till midnight, I said, poor Gary, he probably want to go to bed.
Gary, we're having a blast talking to him. You know what is the matter?
Talking about what?
What are you talking?
What could you talk about?
We were bullshitting about everything.
I heard everything I needed to hear in 3 hours. Tom Chiasano's braces.
Let me tell you something. The Norrises, who have a babysitter that's got to get home and everything, left at 10:50. And they really have somewhere to be.
I'm really happy for them. They had a great time. So did I. I just couldn't stay awake.
Tim, Ronnie, and Gary,
Ronnie couldn't believe he was there.
Those guys were so much fun. We were bullshitting, having a drink.
That's another thing. How did Ronnie show up in that mix? How did he make it into the party? Part of the group.
Yeah, part of the gang.
Yeah?
Yeah.
More so than, let's say...
Scott?
Yeah. More so than, let's say... Scott? Seriously, what about like Doug Goodstein or Scott DePace
because again, you get
Brian Phelan?
If you invite Doug, then you piss off Scott DePace. If you invite Scott DePace, you piss off
Ronnie's
Doug.
His own entity.
Ronnie doesn't piss anyone off.
No, but I'm just saying. And plus, Ronnie and I hang out. We really do. We hang out at all these appearances, and all
right, okay. I was fine with it. I like Ronnie.
I like
Ronnie. I didn't know you were so close.
Apparently, you guys weren't festive enough for him.
I don't know if that's what it was.
He left her.
Robin, again, I showed up. You didn't.
And I didn't show up because of you.
Okay.
You would have been sick if you had seen me, and I had a tickle in my throat.
I was with you Friday night. I'm fine.
You would have actually gotten a cold.
Well, I wouldn't have been talking to you, so I wouldn't have gotten sick. Got news for you. I would have been on the other side of the room. I would have been up in the rumpus room with the toy soldiers.
But yeah, Mr. Disappearing Act. That's what you have to call him.
Fine.
When he goes to a dinner, expect at some point he will disappear.
Again, I was there for 3.5 hours. You were there for 0 hours.
2.5.
Yeah.
I'm simply
3.5.
That was the one time. When else have I not shown up?
All right, how's this? I left the party early because I had a tickle in my throat. How's that? Do you like that better?
Oh, you're a devil.
And by the way, it wasn't an indication that I had a bad time. I had a great time. It was nice to be with everyone.
No,
you know what it is? My day ends at some point. I got to go to bed. I can't stay up. I'm telling you, I cannot stay up that late.
All I would say is I would agree with Robin, where if I'm going to invite you to something, just give me an indication of when your day ends so I could back on the party.
My day ends at 9 o'clock at night.
I would think being done by 10 would be good enough on a Saturday night.
You know, I go to Miami.
I'm just saying.
And I'm in bed by 8:30.
I don't even know why you go to other people. At that point, once you go to camp.
I have a good time. I have warm weather.
Go to nice. Baton Rouge.
I love the restaurants. I love the day. I like getting up early and going for a run. Right. I'm a day person.
But is it crazy?
You want to have a party at night. I can't stay awake.
Is it crazy of me to think that being done by 10 on a Saturday night?
You weren't done by 10.
He said
we were done by 10.
You should have been up to dessert by 20 to 10. Honestly. And then after dinner drinks, and 11 o'clock, people go home. People have children. People have responsibilities.
What made me think of this, the last time that...
What I got to torture myself?
The last time we you guys all came up for dinner when we went out to that restaurant,
right.
We finished at around 11.
Right.
And you said that was a little late, so we would have been done by 10:15. With dessert and everything.
No, you wouldn't have.
With dessert and everything.
No.
You
Yes.
know, Gary,
wasn't going that way.
He would only be happened if you finished by 8.
I know.
Honestly, I was so tired, I thought I was going to pass out.
You know, your New Year's Eve party, which was a fantastic party, but it's the only New Year's Eve party that ended exactly at the
midnight,
time on the reservation.
You know what, though? I'm going to tell you about people. People are shitheads, and I'll tell you why.
I think it means they're having fun at your house.
No. People are shitheads.
A good party, that means we all wanted to stay.
When you say to people, I'm starting my party at 7 o'clock.
Right.
All right. You
Look,
got lost.
I understand. No.
But you left your house at 6:30.
I was wrong. I wasn't. Believe me. I'm
going to tell you something.
A million times over again.
I'll take it at face value. When I see 7 o'clock, it doesn't mean 7:30.
Let me tell you something.
It doesn't mean 8.
I agree. I like being
If Gary
prompt.
had put on that invitation dinner at 7,
right,
I would have gone.
And he was standing there with a cocktail in his hand,
right,
and nobody was sitting down to eat, he would have been pissed.
Are you kidding? I'm sitting there freezing with the orchestra music, with the doors open, and I'm sitting there going, when are they going to feed me? I don't want to eat the same goddamn hors d'oeuvre. I had a taste of one hors d'oeuvre. Okay, I sat the hour. Let's eat. 8:30, the dinner started rolling.
But that was
8:30,
Artie's fault.
And I'm drunk as a skunk.
And Gary's trying to be a good host to everyone.
But it wasn't even Artie's fault.
And I talked to Tom the whole time before in the cocktail hour, and all of a sudden I'm sitting next to him. We ran out of shit to say.
Did you have to sit next to Tom? You should have sat next to somebody else.
Assigned seats.
We assigned seats.
It was a formal dinner party, you know.
Well, at least he didn't sit me next to Fred. I would have been out of there an hour earlier.
I sat next to Fred. I had a great time all night.
I never even got to speak. I never got to speak to Fred.
Mister, I have to get back to Manhattan because it's too late for me.
It is, Fred. I can't stay awake. I'm being honest.
I will say one thing, and this isn't a knock against Gary. The party was scheduled. Had it been 1 hour earlier,
right,
it would have been perfect.
Thank you.
I thought that would have.
I will say,
and I thought that would have been too early for you guys.
However, having said that, you shouldn't have bolted as quick as you did.
I agree, but I couldn't stay awake, and I wasn't going to sit there.
Saturday night, 7 o'clock's like still the afternoon practically. It's a Saturday night party.
See, that's the heroin addict talking.
Let me say something.
Believe me, the heroin addict would have been asleep at 3 p.m. He wouldn't have made it.
I like how everyone's so polite. This guy missed 3 days of work detoxing.
Right, that's true. Why are we talking to him?
You wouldn't want to see that.
You shouldn't have to give him any excuses.
I'm arguing for Gary, not for me.
But my point is, I know Howard for years, and, he always disappears.
I'm always on time.
Always on time and always disappears, kind of trying to get out quietly without making a big hubbub. Right. And I guess he couldn't even do that in such a small...
There's no way to do it in this situation. Yeah.
I was sitting there socializing. For 3 hours, I'd had enough.
It was not 3 hours. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, you were probably trying to figure out how to get out of there.
When the guy brought out
gracefully, and you couldn't figure out.
I enjoyed 3 courses, Robin. It was going on, and that meat was coming out, and then Mary's dessert.
This is another real funny thing that happened too, Robin. The guy brought out he made the portion of the meal right before the main course. was beautiful chicken. It was like real tender, nice chicken, and he made it in this big pot, and it was a presentation. He wanted us to look.
Right,
open up the pot. So he opens up the pot. He's got a millisecond after opening it. Howard goes, "Bring it on!"
Yeah, hurry it up.
You want to know something? And the chef is like, "Oh my God, all right."
Yeah, let's see. Just stick the pot on the table. We'll help ourselves.
That's where I have to agree with Howard, though. I don't want to see like a parade of food.
Oh,
put the food on the table.
But they didn't even do that.
I agree.
That was the one time.
When you go to a pizza joint, do they bring the pizza out and go wave it in front of your face, then take it back?
In fact, Mary was going to give us. Mary was going to give us a tour of the oven before.
Oh my God!
Listen,
the man is a master chef. Robert, do you know what a master chef is?
Yes,
it means you can jerk you around.
And they actually do presentations. It's art.
There's not a lot of master chefs in the world. For real. He is a master chef.
Gary, I hate to tell you something. You're a bit of a dupe.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean he's a master chef? Where is he a master chef?
In the world. He is
bullshit. I never even heard of the guy. What's his name?
Just because you never heard. His name is Jean-Louis.
Jean-Louis, yeah. And he's a master chef.
He is a master chef.
Who told you that?
I will present his credentials to you.
All right, good. Go get his master chef.
And you just insulted the master chef.
I'm not insulted. The food was delicious, but you wanted my neighbor.
Say, master, please forgive me.
But I'm just saying to you, there's a master chef on every fucking... There's the hot dog lady on my corner is a master hot dog lady.
Hold it. It's an honor to have a great chef.
The guy's the papaya.
I loved it.
I was envious because I couldn't be
I loved it.
I'll take a hit for being late, but Gary did nothing wrong.
Nothing. I loved it.
Nobody is only Howard has complained about it.
I'm complaining that you're telling me I did something wrong. You didn't even show up. You didn't show up. You're the rudest of all fucking people in the room. Okay, I shouldn't have shown up is what you're saying. Okay, Robin.
No.
I'll do it your way. I had a tickle in my fucking throat.
Excuse me. I'm sorry I didn't see Gary's house, and I'm sorry I didn't get
Good. You can go back next weekend.
Of this wonderful meal, and I told him I'd definitely be at his picnic or his barbecue because I missed this.
Yeah, we'll see. I bet that same tickle will be there.
Oh, shut up.
As you're on your boat.
Tickle. I've got dengue fever.
Tickle.
So crazy.
Give you a tickle.
I'll tell you one thing I didn't do. Yeah. It's Artie.
What's he taking a hit?
Where did that come from?
Yeah, Jesus. My God.
No, I just couldn't.
This wasn't work. I made it to a party.
Hey, Jim, you're on the air in Philadelphia.
First of all, Artie's so full of himself anymore, he can't make it on time.
Of course.
Artie has to make an entrance, yes.
If I was Richard and Sal, Robin, I'd be so pissed off at you because those two seats would have filled up those
There was
guys.
one seat, thank you.
Oh, one. Oh,
and it was the over seat. There was supposed to be a dinner of 16, and I made it 17.
Sir, the next dinner party...
You did not make it 17.
The next dinner party you have, sir, invite Richard and Sal.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Well, it wasn't considerate. Thank you.
All right, Howard. It was more of a spectacle to totally bring the dinner to a halt.
Not sure about that. Your empty chair looked like kind of funny there.
And stop the entire conversation and leave everybody feeling a little uncomfortable.
It was.
For their main course.
You know what you remind me of?
For their main course.
You're like Scott DePace yelling at the soldiers who protest the war. Like you weren't even in the war, and you're protesting what happened there.
I'm Dick Cheney now.
Isn't it amazing how you can't keep quiet about the party, and you weren't even there? You don't even know what I did.
Do you lecture me about etiquette?
You weren't in the war.
The point, though, is the ripple effect you have when you get up. Mary, as the host, has to make sure she wraps something up for you.
Well, then you're all psycho because you're worrying about me.
But, really?
If Mary, as a nice host, would have worried about anybody leaving. Absolutely. She had to deal with you and Beth leaving, say goodbye, wrap up dessert. Ronnie has to get up and call the guy coming to pick you up.
And now everybody's
no one can eat. And no one can eat yet.
Oh,
by the way,
supposed to resume our evening?
There's a new rule: no more parties allowed for 2 years.
Robert, the only weird part
I had a great night, by the way, and I thank you. And
it was great.
The chef was great. The wine guy was great.
How did you know?
I loved it. I had a great time.
I'm telling you,
but it was enough.
If you weren't sure that Howard, for the one or two people who missed the fact that Howard was leaving, like I said, when he was in the foyer going, Beth, come on, where are you? That was funny.
Beth.
Night over.
I mean, really, Howard, now you know that was wrong.
I was not aware everyone was listening to my every word.
We couldn't hear anything else.
I didn't know. I didn't know your house had such echoing halls. Well, put some furniture in it, and maybe it won't have such an echo.
You were a foot from us screaming.
You got to put soundproofing in there. What's wrong with you?
Oh, my goodness, Howard.
Sorry you heard an echo.
That's all you heard.
The house had very little fun. You get hi, Gary. Hi, Mary. How are you? Beth, come on. We got to go.
It was like Harry Harrison's house.
He's going to go appear at a few more used car dealerships and get some furniture in there.
I know a furniture store he can go to. They'll help him out.
Mary, we got to get some furniture in this new house of ours.
And then when he tried the cake, she goes,
what do we want? Trees or chairs? I had a great time, though. Really, really very lovely.
It sounds like it was a beautiful evening.
It was. It really was.
Sorry you put a damper on it.
Wow. Sorry. Everybody seemed to have a good time. Tim Sabian was there.
I heard.
You got to hear this. Oh, wait.
What?
You got to hear this. So Tim, I don't even know if this is interesting, but this will be interesting to you. Tim Sabian, Deepak Chopra has a show on Sirius.
Yes, I heard it once.
And somehow Tim hooked up with Deepak Chopra, and Tim has been meditating with Deepak Chopra. Like they get together and meditate. And WABC, no one knew what the fuck he was talking about. There was so much echo, you didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Sounded like he was at Gary's party.
Yeah, right. Gary's house.
This is a very good house. All the good acoustics here. I've got a whole crew from CBS FM.
That CBS FM was such a moneymaker. Used to make $30 million.
Money.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Tim will get involved in anything and then drop it in a week.
He's like the guy with the new toy.
Well, it's got to be the best person at it, too. He's working out with Chuck Zito, meditating with Deepak Chopra.
Hey, Dominic.
Well, I remember when we used to play cards, used to stay up to 12 or 1 o'clock without any problem at all.
No, that's cards. That's different. I wasn't drinking back then.
And, Robin, I'm concerned about your health, and I'm serious. 13 years ago when my daughter got married, you had a bad sore throat also.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It's still happening.
It's still 13 years later.
She has a very serious condition.
I better get this checked out.
Thank you, Dominic.
Did you really not go to his daughter's wedding?
She did not. She had a tickle in her throat. I remember.
I did.
And she was getting sick.
I didn't want to make everybody sick.
Yeah, and in fact, I think we have something coming up where Robin's going to have a tickle in her throat.
I can feel it coming on.
I think it's Gary's barbecue. I feel it coming on. Call me psychic.
No, I think Ronnie's having a block party, too.
Yeah, the sore throat's going to return. Hey, Lisa G still out there? If she's not, I kind of am late.
Oh.
You're way late, right?
I'm an hour and a half late. Lisa, I'm a big Yenta this morning.
We had a lot to discuss. You have to forgive us.
Wait, Robin, who told you Howard had walked out?
I did, right now.
No, I'm saying she brought it up on the air.
I brought it up because Gary told me.
Oh, okay, all right.
Well, I was left up. Meanwhile, you're all there. Have fun. I'm sorry, Artie. I was there for the hour you weren't. Before, I didn't know you were going to be staying later.
Are you going to leave your own wedding?
Probably.
I'm not having a wedding.
You'll probably leave that dinner.
The wedding's off. Beth and I broke up. I want to make an announcement. It's been over a year, but I want to tell Bubba first.
He's going to get married. He's going to get married at 7 a.m.
I was going to announce it here, but I'm going to tell Bubba show.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Cocktails at 6 a.m., the wedding at 7 a.m.
Bubba called me to apologize for getting me into all that trouble.
That's funny. Lisa G., what do you have for us from the newsroom?
Well, our very own Shuli was at...
She doesn't tell.
A reporter from the Charlotte Observer asked her, how her TV show was going. She said, well, now I'm working on something else.
Oh.
And the reporter goes, what? And she said, her own show here at Sirius.
Is that right, Robin?
Yes.
On our channels, I hope.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's fucking smart. Why wouldn't you do a show?
I don't talk about it here.
Why would you do a show on another...
I don't know where it's going to be. It's up to Sirius where it is.
No, it's up to me.
Oh, it is?
It'll be right here. Why would you do a show anywhere else?
Because maybe it doesn't fit this format.
What's our format?
What is the format?
We have Riley Martin. We can't have you? I thought you were going to say Robin's pregnant.
Well, there would be a miracle.
With Eddie Murphy's baby.
God bless you. Stop working.
I would keep.
Yeah, stop working tomorrow.
That's right. My little cash cow.
What would be the theme of the show?
It's going to be a woman's issue show. It's going to be more of a news program.
You can put that on another channel.
I told you.
I told you.
I know what I'm doing over
You
here.
can put that on the channel with Cousin Brucey. I'm still here.
What's the name of the show?
Robin Quiver Show. Call it the Robin Quiver Show. What could be better than that? You've got years of name recognition.
Yes.
So how long have you been working on this show?
Not long.
No, that's fascinating. Boy, the news department's good. They got their ear off.
Well, Shuli wanted to know more, but she would not reveal any information to Shuli, but to the Charlotte Observer.
All I did was say that. I didn't say much else, you.
How long will the show be? An hour?
An hour.
Once a week or every day?
I think it's an everyday show.
A strip show?
Yes.
Oh, it's an everyday show. Cool.
Wow. That's a big workload.
Big.
That is
What
big.
time of day?
I will listen.
I would think midday.
You're going to do this show and then you're going to run over to your show. Now, how are you going to... What if you start doing better material on your show... And on our show.
I would only do... This is a completely different show. The material doesn't translate.
All right. Yeah, leave that women shit on the other show.
You do that heavy workload before you know it, you're going to be leaving parties early.
I had a show in mind for you, but you won't do it.
Which is?
Robin rides the Sybian once a day for an hour.
God,
but she has to do it for a whole hour.
That I could do on this channel.
That's a women's issue.
I do anything I do, I have to do on the Sybian.
Lisa, would you ever get on the Sybian? I don't mean here, I mean in private.
No.
Never?
Mm-mm.
You would, Robin.
Sounds like a lawnmower.
That thing's crazy.
Yeah.
No. But you would try it.
No, I would not.
If you were alone in a room with it, you wouldn't try it?
Why would I try that? No, I don't want to get on a saddle of something.
The big power ball you use is different.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right. Lisa, seen it. Mark, you're on the air in Jersey City, New Jersey.
Howard, Jason is really frightening with that act. I'm not so sure what's worse, with the bit with the mother or the song or the fact that you have Ronnie to protect you from these people.
It's all wrong.
Now, my question is, Howard, at Gary's party, when you were sitting next to Tom, it's funny, it's almost like after O.J. went through that, the only thing worth talking about, you don't want to talk about. Did you ask him about the shape of CBS radio?
You want to know something? First of all, I do talk to Tom regularly. Like, we are friends, and I go to dinner with Tom every once in a while. I like Tom a lot. I really do. I think Tom is one of the nicest men I've ever met in my life. And, no, I don't. We got into, we did get into some conversation about radio and stuff, and, you know,
I mean, you know, he just recently had some big news over there with the suspension of those guys for doing something similar to what Imus did or something.
Yeah, and we talked about it, and, you know, he told me, you know, he said some things to me, but I know he doesn't want me saying them on the air and stuff, and but he was very professional. We don't get into that weird area where... It's kind of sad. I think Tom would have really liked to have come over here with us, and I know we would have liked to have had him. We don't have any positions here, like a general manager position. Satellite doesn't work that way, and I always feel bad that Tom's not with us, you know.
I do, too.
You know, I like the man a lot, and it's not awkward at all to see Tom. In fact, we have such a history together that it's kind of nice that I ruin most of my relationships that I have with people in radio. So it's sort of nice to have a relationship still, even after not working with someone.
Yeah.
And Tom and his wife are just two of the loveliest people, and we have a good time together. So,
what about if there's a merger? Will there then be a spot for Tom, maybe?
I don't think so, because the merger would not really have any effect on how the business is run. There's no real general manager, you know what I mean? There just isn't. Maybe someday, I don't know. Maybe someday there'll be some kind of slot available and he'd be the first guy to call. But the deal is that we did talk about radio and what's happened to the radio division, and we talked about certain people and things, but nothing you could consider confidential or anything like that.
Is it like kind of like a conversation with the ex-wife kind of thing, like where there's like topics you tiptoe around?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't ever want to be negative about certain things with Tom because, you know, look, he's still working there, and
Tom likes to put the best face on, you know, whatever's going on.
I don't want to make him uncomfortable and put shit down and say, oh, where I am is the best, and ha ha ha, where you are is the worst, because it's not. I mean, there's bad and good, and, you know, whatever. I mean, it was a smart time for me to leave. That proves that. And, you know, I was thinking about this merger thing. You brought it up. The way regular radio is protesting this merger.
That's mine. I'll hang up and listen, Howard. That's my
phone. All right, thanks. The way regular radio is protesting the merger, it shows you that satellite is not a monopoly. In other words, why would they protest if they're not our competition? Of course there are competition. Satellite radio competes with regular radio. Satellite competes with iPods. Satellite competes with CDs, DVDs. You name it. They wouldn't be protesting that much if... forget it. You know what I'm saying. You get the point. I
was going to ask you something because I was reading an article about XM in the paper over the weekend.
Yeah.
And it was just the bottom paragraph that I wanted to ask you about. Momentum is something both XM and merger partner Sirius desperately need as individual entities since leverage has swung against regulatory approval for their pending marriage.
Yeah, I read that too. And then there was, when you go somewhere else in the article, they say no one knows.
Really?
It contradicts itself, that article, but it seems weird that they would almost bankrupt an emerging media,
right,
in order to satisfy the National Association of Broadcasters, who are the biggest bunch of shills for terrestrial radio. So, I don't know. I don't see how any rationale can be made not to approve the merger.
And I don't know what they're basing the turning in the tide against. I haven't been aware of anything like that. They
probably got it from the NAB. They've hired a full-time public relations firm to deal with this merger. They're so afraid. You see, they're the ones with the monopoly. They have one radio that brings you terrestrial radio. They don't have 2 or 3 different radios to get 2 or 3 different stations. They're the monopoly. They want it all to themselves. They don't want this to succeed. They don't want satellite radio to compete with them. And you know what? Even though there's been surveys saying that people who listen to satellite radio listen to more terrestrial radio, but it doesn't matter. This is what happens whenever there's an innovation. People fight it. They're so afraid. And if they believe in their product so much, they've got 365 million listeners. Why are they so afraid of satellite radio? It's ridiculous.
By the way, speaking of innovations, are you doing anything solar?
No, I refuse.
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because I look at the sun, and it's so far away. I can't believe that I'm not going to be sitting in the middle of the summer waiting for my air conditioner to come on, or I'm waiting for my TV to work, and the motherfucking sun is behind a cloud, and I know it's just going to screw. It's like new, I need something like cold.
In my eyes, Jason from Howard TV came in and told us a little about his life and what he has planned for Lee. We'll talk to those guys later. Plus, Artie and his TV prowess and his new use of the ace bandage, but. Of course, all the conversation, the show sort of began with it and just ended with it. Your big dinner, where Howard pretty much got up and left as the main course was served. And are you bummed? Are you and Mary kind of bummed out? Were you guys hurt or insulted or?
It's weird. I really wasn't bummed out. I was sort of tweaking him a little bit this morning, but what he did was odd. But I didn't get bummed out by it because I just know how he is. When he's done, he's done. And it was weirder for me how everyone was reacting to us. Do you know what I mean? I said, after Howard left, we sat down and Artie agreed. It got very quiet, and I think somebody was waiting for me to say something. And I said, Mary, whispered over, should we be insulted? I'm like, no, we're just gonna, we'll just move ahead. If he wanted to stay, he would stay. But thinking about it now, even that thing that Robin said at the end of the show, I really do wonder if the chef was insulted. You know what I mean?
I would think so. I mean, the guy, he knows clearly who Howard is. He's preparing this whole huge meal. He's one of the, top 22 chefs in the world?
The thing for me is, I wish that Howard would just say, listen, brother, I apologize. Yeah. I was fucking exhausted. I was falling asleep. I couldn't help it. But it always comes with the caveat, but you guys didn't serve it fast enough. And but who starts at this time? Just say, if he would just say, I was exhausted, man. My eyes were closing. I would sort of get it.
Right.
Artie Lang here. There's no excuse for what he did. I mean, look, we all love Howard. Howard's the reason we're all here. In a way, he might not realize this, but we're all sort of around pins and needles with him sometimes if we think he's too tired, because he works his ass off. And his hard work has resulted in all of us having a job. And you do want to please him, And when he got up, it was just... it was abrupt. It was abrupt. Everybody was affected by it. It did affect the mood for a little while. He claims Beth agreed with it. I bet if we got Beth on the phone, she would have been mortified by what he did. I mean, and he's wrong on this one. A lot of times he's right. He was just wrong on this one. He should have apologized and said, it's my bad. I was tired. But I'm glad Robin brought it up. I applaud her for doing that because I certainly wouldn't have the balls to do it. But, it was just, it was a wrong move. He usually makes the right move. This was a wrong move, and he should admit it.
It's funny you say, I don't know if we can get Beth on the phone, but who we do have on the phone is Gary Dell'Abate. Hi, Mary.
Hey, Don. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
So, we're talking about the dinner, and Howard talked about, why he left, but how did you feel when you saw him sort of leaving, and yet the meal wasn't completed yet?
Well, I mean, I was sitting next to Beth, and Howard was on the other side of him, and I heard him saying, like, well, I've been drinking a lot, I'm going to have to eat something, otherwise I'm not going to be able to continue. So I think that had a lot to do with it, and I don't think he meant to be rude in any way. But at the same time, maybe I should have said, there's only going to be about 10 more minutes, there's one more meat course, and, but I didn't know what to do. I had the other guests. I was trying to, make everybody happy, and, as a hostess, it's hard. You focus on so many things.
We should talk about, because I haven't even spoken to my wife about this yet. There's a lot of stress having you guys over to the house.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
God, I could imagine.
I told John today, I did a walkthrough at 6 o'clock just to see if there was any weird or embarrassing shit laying around.
Any underwear?
Not even underwear, but just like magazines or books or anything that would be fodder to make fun of me, I want to make sure I didn't leave my book out, what to do if you're thinking about changing sexes, you know what I mean? But I did a walkthrough for that stuff, and then I was digging this whole thing all week, and then when we were talking about it, and then Saturday, I started to get really stressed about it.
I love how you sort of child-proof your home for everybody coming in.
Howard-proof.
Yeah, you Howard-proof it. You're right, man.
Well, what you really used to have to do is John-proof it for Howard. Do you know what I mean? Because stuttering John was the one who would go, look at this book here.
Well, it's funny. Again, that's why the show's so entertaining. He can pick stuff out that you would never think of. I didn't think there were too many old radios in the house.
Right. No.
But, he did and brought that up. The service was not slow. My God.
And you know what? Even if it was, this is at somebody's home.
It's a party.
You can't conduct everything. Everything can't be orchestrated perfectly. I thought there was nothing wrong with it, and I don't think anybody else saw a problem.
Nothing. It was a fantastic party. The dessert was great.
Aw, the dinner was delicious. The chef, I hope, he's okay with it. He's a French man, and he may have been insulted, and I hope that's the worst of it. I hope that nobody was...
Yeah, I'm happy he's a French man, because in a way, fuck him. But, otherwise, you know what? It's such a great little caveat, if I'm using that properly, to the story that he's that big of a deal, and he might really be insulted.
Here's the funny thing. I didn't even know that he was that big of a deal. I know he was a big deal in our town, and I had seen a note last week that he was voted the #1 restaurant. But when Saturday morning, we also had, it came with, the chef came with a wine guy who was different. The wine guy's one of our neighbors. I was talking to his wife, him and his wife the next morning. They were friends. I was talking to them the next morning, and she works in the food industry. She said, Jean-Louis is a master chef. And I said, what does that mean? She goes, well, there's very few of them in the world. It's a huge honor. You have to go to Paris to get it. And that was the first time I started to realize, maybe he's a little bit, more. When I mentioned that this morning, and then somebody sent Fred that note, 22 in the world, da-da-da-da. I'm thinking, and then I thought to myself, maybe he's insulted. I think I am going to call him after the show.
Right. Well, again, when Howard talks about when he lived in Detroit, he would go to work and never go out and go back to the hotel and just sit there and wait to go to work again. I feel so bad for the guy because that's the reason he's so successful. Think about it. I've never seen someone with a better work ethic in my life, but I've never seen someone more tortured by it. So, by his own admission, he's not a party guy, and what's he thinking about? He's thinking about work on Monday, and that's why he's got the success he has, and the show's been so good and everything. But in a way, I'd like to see him loosen up a little more. My favorite part of the whole fucking night was at the end. The part where he felt sorry for me still being there was sitting around with coffee, those amazing desserts, and bullshitting with you and Ronnie and Tim. Those are all fun people. And I had a blast. I could have done that till 3 a.m, and that's what Howard thinks is torture.
And you know what? Howard didn't leave the party that Robin threw for him till 10:40. So he could stay up for that.
Plus, there was a day in between.
Right. Robin's party's harder to stay up for. We worked that morning.
Right. We had a day off, but on his day off, he's probably up at 7 jogging 5 miles. What are you going to do?
Now, when you guys came in this morning, did you expect Howard to go down the road he went? He went after Robin for not being there.
Here's what happened. Because I have a tiny bit of stuttering John in me. Howard started to say, if I have one complaint about the dinner, and then we somehow got sidetracked, and he looked at me and goes, oh my God, we haven't taken a break. We got to take a break. It was like 7:15. So I went into Robin's studio and I said, it's a weird thing. Howard left sort of abruptly. You should bring it up because I think it will lead to fun discussion. I wasn't really looking to get it brought up on the air because I'm mad or anything. I just knew that it would become what it became.
Well, I figured it was you who brought it up, but the only reason I asked was just in case it wasn't you, because whoever brought that up clearly thought it was bad behavior, too. Otherwise, I wouldn't have brought it up.
But I wouldn't have brought it up, but I could tell that Howard was going to go down that road because I spent all day, and again, this is how you sort of, just go nuts over this whole thing. Mayor and I spent the whole day trying to figure out how will it go down, how will he spin it on the air, what will be his thoughts on it. And I said, I think that he wasn't getting served fast enough, and I think that's why he left.
One of the biggest tortures of many huge tortures on this show is when Howard goes like this. He goes, I'll use me as an example, but, there's something weird about Artie lately. Oh God, we got a break. We'll be back. And then, okay, now you're tortured. What the fuck is weird about Artie? What's going to be the hour of abuse I'm going to get? Then you're waiting for it to hit. It's on your mind. You're preoccupied by it. He comes back. He doesn't get to it yet. Now there's a guest. At 10:40 during the news, he gets to why I'm a jerk off.
Right.
And it lasts till 11:30. And, that's what you went through today.
Right. So Benji standing here, without being goofy Benji, being normal Benji, what was your interpretation? Because you didn't pipe up today. How do you think it was?
Yes, shithead.
If it hadn't been Howard, if it had been someone else, it would have been like
Armageddon.
It would have been like, it would have been like the Holocaust. But on the other hand, it's such I can't believe you guys think it's like a big deal that he decided, it's time to leave. Same thing with Artie. Artie showed up. It's cocktail hour. You show up. It's a party. What do you know?
No, but you don't think it's weird? You don't see the difference between being late to the cocktail hour and doing what Howard did?
No, I don't think either's a big deal.
Benji.
Like, I can't believe you guys really give a fuck.
Benji, they were. I'll tell you what. It was a little embarrassing for me. They were putting the plates down. They were putting the plates of food down.
So what? He decided, there's still like 15 people there, 20 people there.
Dude, you're wrong. You're wrong.
I really do.
Yeah, I agree with Gary.
I think you're wrong.
No, I had a great time. It was really cool.
No one cares about the time you had.
Fine. What I'm saying is it was a great party, but so if someone wants to leave your party, it's time for them to go.
You don't leave someone in the middle of dinner.
You don't think there's an etiquette?
I say that to my kids all the time.
I don't think it's a big deal. I really don't.
If there's a dinner party, what I've always heard is you don't leave before dessert. Even if you want to get out of there, like you don't leave before dessert.
I agree with
you. Those invitations that you take a while to print up, the bottom says Mary's dessert. Clearly she worked hard on that dessert. You're not only blowing off the fucking final course, you're blowing off sort of a feature for the woman throwing the party, the dessert. And and the presentation of it was fantastic. Not just how good it tasted. She's making up a doggy bag for Beth and Howard yelling. Nothing was right about it. There wasn't one thing right about what he did.
You guys should have made a video for Howard.
It was already cut up on the table for you guys because I wanted them to have something.
Right. When Mary presented the cakes, there were 3 desserts and one that was 3/4 of a cake.
Right. Mary's got to get up and deal with that. Ronnie's got to get up and make a phone call so the limo guy comes to get Howard.
But
Gary's got to get up to say goodbye. It's a ripple effect.
It's a bigger deal to you guys because it was Howard, right?
No.
I think that if you would have gotten up and left, I would have gone, what the hell's with Benji?
It would have been a big deal on the show.
It's a bigger deal because
really
it affects more people sitting at the fucking table. Ronnie's got to get up. It's like if the president leaves. Ronnie's got to make a phone call to Air Force One to bring him up to the fucking, house.
And Benji, the other thing is this wasn't any regular dinner. You could see that this was an elaborate dinner. Do you know what I mean? Like, in other words, if you came to my house and I said, hey, Benj, come on over, we're just going to, have a bite, and you had to get up to leave, that's not as big a deal as this. This was sort of a very elaborate thing.
You know what, Benji? You're better than the Brewers shirt you're wearing. You really are. and you're acting like a Brewers fan.
What happened with the orchestra playing outside and Howard closing the door? You mentioned that.
I didn't see that.
Did you notice that, Mary?
Yes, I did. I was standing right there. It was funny. People were milling around throughout the house, so we had the windows open near them so people could enjoy it. But it was definitely background. They weren't meant to, for people to go sit there and watch them. But Howard was cold. You know how he doesn't like have a draft on him, so he shut the door right on them.
The greatest, when he drove up to the party, there's like deer. Just like in their lawn, just like greeting you. There's deer, and there's like an orchestra that stays in their backyard all the time.
I got drunk and I requested The Devil Went Down to Georgia. I thought that was rude. But, I mean, look, Howard would point it out a million times over if someone had done that.
He would, and I would think, you know what, he's making like a mountain out of a molehill for the show.
What do you mean?
It's like, it's really...
He's not
hold on.
You think we're making a mountain out of a molehill for the show?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Let's do this. Remember the night?
Step outside.
Remember the night that Howard had all of us go to dinner? What's up the night?
Step outside.
Remember the night that Howard had all of us go to dinner? What's that Mexican restaurant that we went to that was Dos Caminos? Remember we went to Dos Caminos?
Yeah.
It was like one of those first nights as a group. He had us all out. So if we all sat down to eat, and if you and Sheila got up midway through the main course and left, you don't think we would?
I'll put it this way. If I was with a group of really close friends, which, you know, in some ways...
No, don't mix it up. I'm asking you that question.
If I had left?
If you and Sheila had gotten up in the middle of the main course and left, do you think people would have perceived it as odd?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would have, if I just said, you know what, I got to get going, I have some things going on, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
You're trying to defend someone where there's no defense.
I'm not trying to defend. It's just like, Artie, if you were with, I think it's more because of the protocol of work and all that. But if you were with your 10 buddies you grew up from Jersey, still it was a fancy dinner, but someone's like, I got to leave early. Is it that big of a deal?
With wives and couples and a gourmet fucking chef? I mean, you know. That's me, guys. Sorry. But no, Benj, why? Right, exactly. It wasn't my 10 buddies from Jersey. It was a gourmet chef that they paid a lot for in an auction. It's their new home they're inviting you over to. It's couples.
They're inviting you to enjoy it. He got his maximum enjoyment, and then it was time for him to go.
You know what, Benj? You're being a shit.
Yeah, I don't know where you're being. I think that you're being serious, but I can never tell with you.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. No, this was all calculated.
He didn't think it was a big deal when he took out his cock and jerked off in front of your lovely daughters.
I didn't do that.
Right, you thought we were all being ads for the show.
But the thing that I felt weird about was, like yesterday, Mary said to me, it wasn't like, oh, Howard's rude. It wasn't like that at all. She was just sort of like, gee, I wonder if we did something wrong. I wonder if we did something.
Was he not having a good time?
Was he not having a good time? Because at the end of the day, that's all we wanted, people to have a good time.
That's right. And he didn't offend us. We're not offended.
Right.
It would have been, I hope that, it doesn't turn into a big thing. I don't want him to feel worse than he probably already feels, because he probably does feel bad. I'm sure Beth feels bad.
Well, that's what he said. You see, and I think it was a little wrong of him to just explain Beth how she... I don't know if you heard that, Mayor, but he goes, Beth said, now I know why I love you. I wanted to get out of there. I hated being there.
I know. That's not the take I got at all.
Yeah, I'm not buying that
The one thing he should have done was, that would have been polite, he should have stood up and said, I have had an incredible time. I'm exhausted. I'm so sorry I have to leave. He should have said that. He shouldn't have gone like, woo, time to go.
What kind of exhaustion you can't stay through a steak for 10 minutes?
It was clear. There was a menu there, so you knew what the order of the food was. It was clearly the last thing being served. We know how long it took to eat all the other things, so you knew as they were putting it down, we're talking 10 minutes.
Yeah, but that's in your mind. In his mind, he was probably contemplating this about 45 minutes before that.
See,
so
now you
waited for another 45 minutes.
You know what it's like? It's like if you go to a baseball game with Mariano Rivera's parents, all right? You sit through 7 innings. As Rivera's coming in, you get up and leave.
Right.
It's just rude.
And Artie said, he was wrong for being late. I mean, you must have said at least 5 times on the show.
It was the reason I was so, I'm so nervous because you guys make such a big deal, but during a cocktail hour, you can't be come during
it's a soft 7. I agree. It's a soft 7.
Right, but you should be, if it says be there by 7, you shouldn't be any later than 7:30. But
what's the cocktail start?
The time I left my house, I figured I'd get there about 7:15, which to me would have been perfectly fine. I got off the wrong exit, and then I started to panic. So I called Gary and I said, "Listen, don't delay the eating 1 second. I'm not with a date. I'll just sit down, whatever." And they were nice enough to delay it a few minutes.
But it was a few minutes.
Yeah, I mean that's it. I mean I don't say it was right for me being late, but it wasn't a disaster.
You were fine. There was nothing wrong with that. You're right. The cocktail hour is when people are arriving anytime during that time.
Ronnie, do you think Howard was wrong?
Well, I'm not going to say anything wrong or right now because I actually went to a party and stayed below the radar without getting in any kind of trouble. But I'll give you a perfect example. I went to a christening last night in a catering place, and it was at 5 o'clock. And a good friend of mine, my next-door neighbor's kid's christening, had 85 people there. Now, by the time they were serving the cake for the kid, for the christening cake, whatever it was, there were 20 people left there. And I felt so bad for them that all these people just walked out of the party.
Ronnie said that the guy walked up to him afterwards and thanked him for staying.
Yeah, exactly. He said, "I know you have to get up early, and I'm glad. I appreciate that you stayed."
Well, I mean, wasn't it fun hanging out afterwards?
Oh, we had a great time. I had an awesome time.
The fact that he feels sorry for us still being there, what does that tell you as the host? That he had a blast?
Yeah, I know. I can't figure out.
But I can figure. I can see that he thinks like you guys talked all dinner. Why would you talk more in a different room?
But that's
Howard. I understand.
We were just hanging out. I mean, it was
but that's him. Why all this talking?
We were all getting fat on Mary's great dessert, man. It was awesome.
Now, do you think Robin had the right to stir it up since she ended up not coming?
Yeah, she could. That was a great. Listen, I learned to deflect from Howard. Okay, and that was a great deflection to throw it back on her. And we were bummed when Robin didn't make it either. But it's just that's just what happened.
I'm trying to.
Did we turn it around then?
Yeah, I mean, lots of cool stuff because everyone just kind of starts opening up about their day, and Casey's day was fascinating. Tell the story, man, if you can.
So it turns out Gary jinxed me yesterday. Yesterday we were talking about my finances and stuff like that. So I go home yesterday, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I hear a buzzer. Right, I hear the buzzer's ringing. I never answered my buzzer because I didn't never invite anybody over, so it can only be bad news.
Yeah, when you buzz Casey's house, his apartment, he won't answer the door. Yeah,
I never answered the door.
Right, because you didn't invite anyone over. Why would they be there?
Exactly. Right. So it's only bad news.
Right.
Okay. So I don't answer, like I said. Then 5 minutes later, I get this one like the doorbell's ringing, and it keeps ringing, and I know who it is because the same guy does it all the time. It's a super. This is how he rings. So I usually
rapid
it goes
ring.
ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, like for 5 minutes. So usually I hide from him too. Gives you a headache. Yeah. Usually I don't answer the phone. I don't answer the door. But this time, I think there's something up. Maybe I should go answer it. So I go outside.
You had a premonition after 80 buzzes.
Right. And he's not around. So I go to his place and I knock on the door and he says, "Hey, you better go downstairs. Con Ed is here and they're turning off your electricity."
Oh.
Yeah. So I go back to I go downstairs and I say, "Hey guys, what's going on?" They said, "Well, you bounced the check, and the only way we're gonna turn this back on is if you give us cash, $500 and something.
They have no right to do that.
Oh,
exactly.
Yes,
So and why do they own the electric? The electric is for everyone.
Yeah, but they could at least tell me that. That's my fault too because when they give me the little slips, the bounce checks, I don't read them because it bums me out.
Right.
So I never even open them.
Right.
So I don't know.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Live in full denial, yeah.
No, because Casey tells me a lot of his stories, and I get a lot of them confused. But didn't Con Ed come 6 or 7 months ago and threaten to shut it off?
No, that was probably about a year ago. Right. And the same thing happened, I guess. I must get behind on it.
Are you embarrassed when that happens?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Of course I am. What am I going to do? It's lucky that I got paid yesterday. I got paid on Monday.
So what do you do
when the guy's standing
there and he's saying you got to pay full?
There's two guys, these guys like Joey and Vito from the Bronx. You know what I mean? These guys are like, real men. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't screw with these guys. But I'm like, all right, let me see what I can do. So I go up to my apartment. And I go and I'm looking for my checkbook because maybe I can swindle them with another check.
But you know why he's saying that? Because when they came a year ago, they told him cash only.
Right.
And Casey got his checkbook, and somehow, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I said, hey, wait a minute. I sent you guys a check. Look. And I went back and I took my my bank statement and I wrote in real quick while they weren't looking, Con Ed, and a date on it. Said, look, I paid it right here. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I swindled them. So I got it.
So they turned it on because he made up a fake entry in his checkbook.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got it. So I get back.
The trick.
Yeah, I got back up to my apartment.
The only trick you can't figure out is how to get more money.
Hey.
Yeah. So I go back up to my apartment. I'm looking for my checkbook so I can try and swindle them again.
Yeah.
It's pitch black.
Oh.
They turned it off already. Refrigerator's off. Everything's off. So I can't see anything.
Right.
It's lucky I found my ATM card, and I got paid on Monday, so I had a couple dollars in there. So I go downstairs and look, how much is it going to cost me? They said, you got to pay the full thing, $500 and something. I said, first of all, the ATM is going to let me get more than $500 out of it. So I will try. So I went out and I managed to get $400 for something out, and I gave it to them. They turned it back on. But now I'm screwed with rent because that was for rent. Rent's due today, now there's no rent.
Howard,
well, hey, you got to tackle one problem at a time.
Exactly. You think they'll understand?
One day at a time.
But wait a second. Haven't you been given?
Let me ask you a question. I know you don't make a lot of money here. And I don't know, maybe you're going to have to come to the conclusion you're going to have to leave or something. I don't know what you're going to do.
Or change the way he lives.
Well, crime is always good.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering, what do you... Like, is it that Where does the extra...
I went through it with him, Howard. Yeah. I sat down with him one day. I think that he's probably paying a little bit of a high rent.
He lives in Hell's Kitchen.
I know.
They saw him come.
Where should he go, Harlem? I was just like you, Howard, so I sat in my office with him and said, listen, I'm going to help you. Yeah. Okay, how much do you make, here? And he gave me the number. Please don't say, Gary. It's very embarrassing. No, I won't say.
Why? Why not come clean?
No, it's embarrassing. I'll talk about wetting my bed and going number 2 in my pants.
Is it over 19?
I'm not telling. That's one thing I'm not telling.
I think it's about 19,000.
I'm not telling anything. I'm not saying anything. It's embarrassing. Leave me alone.
You might as well say it.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. There's no way
you don't have any secrets. Because you know the New York Post is going to do an investigation. They're going to print it.
Exactly. I actually don't remember what it was because I asked him what he makes. We divided it by monthly and then we took out 30% for tax.
By the way, I want to explain to the New York Post. Sometimes people in their lives have things they don't want to share with other people. Like it's not your job to make sure that everybody knows everything personal.
Well, how are they supposed to tell the difference?
It's not your job to report on me every time I walk somewhere with a girl. I mean, really. I mean, maybe I want to have a private life.
You shouldn't have become a public figure. I cannot believe you're saying
I guess I should have gone to work at the only thing I'm good at.
I have for years carried on about how people who are famous should stop all this ducking and crouching.
I've changed my mind. I've done a complete role reversal. I said, maybe Casey has a right to keep his salary a secret.
Because everybody wants to know.
Right. But maybe you have that right. Maybe you haven't done anything wrong. Maybe it's like that's your prerogative.
Casey does have that right. You don't.
Right. All right, go ahead.
So I sat down with Casey.
You see, I just think if you tell your salary, maybe Tom would be so embarrassed that he'd give you a couple of bucks.
I don't think it's that.
Try it.
I can't pay my bills, so I don't.
Well, I'll tell you. You talk about John. Every year, John has to go in and ask Tom for a raise. Everybody does. So John just had his negotiation with Tom, and he tells me about it, and I just have to laugh at Tom's tactics. Like
same story I told you yesterday, right?
Because John basically told me that Tom gave him less of a raise this year than the previous year, and John went up to him and said, "Well, what do you mean? Like why am I getting less of a raise?" And he goes, "Because you didn't negotiate properly."
Yeah, where's the book?
Yeah, and like John said, and Tom only dicks with John because he can.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
John should go, I'm centering John. How do I know how to negotiate?
Excuse me, nitwit. How is it that I'm supposed to know how to negotiate? I'm a stutterer.
Every year, John tries a different tactic. Yeah. He hasn't found the right one yet.
So Tom thinks he's like Christian and stuff and a good guy and all that, but he's not. I mean, to say to a guy who's a complete nincompoop,
and who really needs the money,
you don't know how to negotiate, is incredible to me.
I said, I'm not an agent, and he goes, yeah, but you're a smart guy. I'm a smart guy, but I can't build a bridge.
Yeah.
I mean, just because I'm a smart guy doesn't mean that I'm skilled.
But you have to know how to talk to Tom.
Basically, it was true. He said you didn't beg right.
Yeah, right.
You didn't beg the way I like
you have to kiss my ass the proper way.
You didn't beg my way.
Well, what did you do? Like, how did you ask him for the raise?
I just asked for a lot more than I planned on getting because I figured that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You know, isn't that what you usually do?
He thought they would then somewhere meet somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere meet in a place that would be. Well, of course we didn't. You know.
Right.
Tom always wins.
Right.
But I guess
because you know why? Because Tom doesn't care if you stay or leave.
And then
no, I mean, seriously, if you leave, I'll tell you an example.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, we used to have a promotions director, and we used to have, and that job paid about $80,000 a year.
Yeah.
So what they did was they just fired her and put Jody on it and gave her both jobs and saved themselves $80,000. I'm saying, if you left, let's take the Jackie negotiator. If Jackie left tomorrow, what does Tom care? It doesn't inconvenience him. I'm the one who's inconvenienced. If you leave tomorrow,
you actually have to try to get the work.
You're just saving Tom money. So why would Tom care if you stay or leave? So what he likes to do is dick with you. Because he can't dick with too many people around here, so he dicks with you. Because why would you be mad at him for not knowing how to negotiate?
That's so not true.
But tell the truth. Go ahead. Tell us what really happened.
I'm not going to go into what John got.
No, don't go into what he got.
How did
Didn't you give me more after I came back and negotiated properly?
Which year?
This year.
Yeah. But wasn't there a discussion I didn't negotiate properly?
When your guy came in looking for the world.
Right.
Not the world.
Okay, but let's say it is.
The world.
Not the world.
That's what you do when you negotiate.
What did you say, John? That's unrealistic.
Right.
You don't throw him out of your...
Tom, throw him out. You can't win this one.
I'm taking the head. I can't get the head.
Right.
Listen,
do whatever you want. It's your station.
I can't listen.
Go ahead.
Because.
Go ahead.
So, John came in. It took a ridiculous position.
It wasn't ridiculous, I promise.
I thought it was a ridiculous position.
I told you the position it was, Howard.
So why not just say to him, listen, Tom, listen, John, here's what you're going to get.
I'm supposed to put... I'm supposed to
this is it.
Do his job?
See, he's mad.
How to negotiate? He doesn't know how to negotiate.
What does a leader do? He leads.
You say, listen, here's what you deserve. Don't even play a game. Just say, here's what you deserve.
I don't play a game.
Look, I was thinking of more like this.
But you did play a game.
Yeah.
No.
You gave him less of a raise, and then when he came, because then he went to Kingston. Kingston told him how to kiss your ass properly.
There was no ass kissing going on.
No. What did Kingston tell you?
No, he said that I didn't negotiate properly.
Yeah, Kingston actually found out the details of why John was wrong.
But you should have told John he was negotiating improperly. How is John going to know? John's an idiot. How is he going to know? How does he know how to negotiate? Excuse me for 1 minute.
Wait a minute. You got to say this to him.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You got to say this to him. I think it was like last year or the year before. John went to Tom and said, Tom, I need more money because I have a wife and I had a couple of kids. And
Tom said,
Tom looked at him and said,
I didn't ask you to get married.
So this year, John tells me that Tom told Steve, John didn't say anything about his responsibilities
About his family.
and his family.
How is John supposed to know? How is John supposed to know how to negotiate? I mean, he's stuttering John. I mean,
What does he know? Have you seen anything?
Tom just likes to dick with the weak.
Yeah.
You're not a Christian.
That is not
You
true.
dicked with the weak.
That is not true.
And that's a sin, and you better go to church and pray to Jesus that he doesn't burn you in hell. Because I'm telling you...
Don't tell me what I have to go to church and pray for.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You are going to burn in hell. You see, you think I'm a sinner. You're a sinner.
When you get to the gate, they're going to talk about these negotiations.
You know what, Howard?
Yeah.
All the yelling that you could do at me, calling me all these names, what bothers me more is that Tom pays me such a little amount of money.
No, that doesn't... Forget that. Here's what I'm saying. You're a douchebag. And I mean this as a compliment.
That's why you're here.
And Tom knows what it is he would give you for a raise.
Yeah.
So stop the games and say, listen, John, I heard what you wanted. Here's my bottom line. Here's what you get. Instead, he lowered that number just to dick with you, like a fly.
You highballed, he lowballed.
At one point, Tom said to me,
well, it is true.
No, it's not.
Why isn't it true?
Because it's not.
Why?
Because I know what I was thinking. I know what I did.
What did you do? You gave him more money.
Did you renegotiate?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to give him a bit more.
You did.
He did. He did give me more. Because I said to him, the last time I said that I told you that that I had a family, you said I didn't tell you to have a family.
So you didn't know what to do.
So I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to take that position.
Tom doesn't know you have a family?
Wait a minute. Yes, wait a minute.
You got to tell Tom you have a family. Tom, I have a family. Oh, okay.
You tell Tom you have a family, then he doesn't like that.
Hey, Tom, let's go pull wings off flies.
Howard, here's the weird thing. Tom will talk to me, and Tom will give me like $500, for my kids' college education.
Right.
So he's like really like generous and nice. And then when you go in and mention your kids in negotiations, like I didn't tell you to have kids.
Whatever. Listen, I just think it's funny.
You're between a rock and a hard place.
But so then at one point Tom goes to me,
this wasn't really. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. I want to get back to Casey's problem.
Okay,
but go ahead.
we can go back. Well, Casey has his own story, but anyway, at one point I said, he goes, he compared me to the Yankees. He goes, listen. Alfonso Soriano doesn't make a lot of money playing for the Yankees.
That's right.
And I said, well, I always considered myself as the Paul O'Neill of the show. But that didn't get me anywhere either.
So I don't mind what Tom eventually pays you. That's between you and Tom.
You should mind.
Well, I do.
Why should he mind?
I don't mind. We don't have problems. But I like the lowballing you. I love the process. I would just say to you, here's what I'm paying you, period.
Yeah, John.
There would be no process.
Why is that fair?
I'll tell you why it's fair. Because you know the bottom line, and you know what percentage. You always have your 7% that you give everybody. So you probably gave them 4%.
That's high, by the way.
Yeah, that's
it
not
is?
the percentage.
It's down from 7?
Yeah,
I thought so. Yeah. And by the way, there is no Jackie money. By the way, it doesn't exist.
Oh, it exists. It exists. Trust me.
Yeah, some of it's sitting in this room at the moment.
That's right.
This ain't me.
1/10 of 1% is sitting in this room right now.
Go ahead. Can I ask you this question? Because, people around here.
This doesn't exist for you.
People around here, He's got the patience saying, well, how can I put my fingers behind Tom's head? Remember when I did that?
Right.
As a goof. A joke on the radio. Tom, does that affect that negotiation?
Absolutely.
That's
absolutely. He takes it personal.
No. That you take it personally because it's a very...
If you do it again, I'll smack you.
You got to do it again. See, that's what he's good at. He's good at dicking with you.
That's fine, but I won't be dicked with like that.
Yeah, all right. That's between you two.
Tom, answer honestly.
You know what? I come in, it's
the Howard Stern show. You're going to be dicked with.
Does that affect? But then there's a line. There's a line that,
does that affect how much money you pay?
We disagree on the line.
Be honest.
Being honest.
Really?
It's always honest.
But Tom, it has to in the back of your mind. No. If you're on the fence about something, you must go through in your head the list of things
I don't have a
that
checklist.
John does. It's insulting to you.
I don't have a checklist, Gary.
No, not a checklist, but you say, listen.
Here's all I know. Here all I know is John
that and having a checklist.
John went in for a raise, and then somehow after Kingston told him how to kiss Tom's ass, he got more of a raise.
That's right.
I'm just saying I wouldn't play games.
What is the whole game anyway?
Wait a minute. There was no ask.
Yes, there was. What did you have to say?
I came in and said, Tom, I realized I didn't negotiate properly.
Right.
And then he said, that's right. You should have asked for a little bit less. I said, Tom, I'm not an expert. I'm not an agent. He goes, yeah, but you're a smart guy. And I said, I'm a smart guy, but I can't build a bridge. That was the exact conversation. Right,
but
Tom?
what about he knows what he's going to give everybody.
How silly
he
is that?
knows it's time to give everybody raises, but they all have to go visit Tom.
No, I like Tom goes. Tom makes you come visit him. Like this. I say, you know what? It's up for a year. Let's not even go through the hassle. Tom, I wouldn't even want to sit in a room with John.
I worked in another profession. At raise time, we got raises. Nobody
Some
can
people
visit.
want to go through the process. John is one of the people who...
But it's not going to help him, so be honest with him. Say, listen, don't waste your breath. Here's your 7% or your 5%, whatever percentage you have. Do it. What is this negotiation? Why go through the charade?
Why visit?
You have too much free time.
I once had an agent call Tom about it, and I think you got a little aggravated I had somebody else do it besides Yeah, but so it's like, he doesn't like me to have a professional agent, but he doesn't want me to negotiate.
Well, that's a management tactic 101.
Yeah.
Nobody ever wants you to have an agent.
He's breaking you down.
Do you know, the first time I had a lawyer represent me I was out in Washington. I had an 8-share. Never been done before in Washington. It was huge. It was ratings. I was making $40,000 a year. And I was really having trouble. I had the kind of people knocking on my door because I had, a wife, Allison was pregnant, this and that, the other thing. So, all of a sudden, I decided I'm going to get a lawyer. Well, they blew their stack. What do you mean, a lawyer? We've always done... Meanwhile, they used to bring in a lawyer of their own, and Goff LaBar, a management guy, and sit me down and break me down till I cried. I would cry. I would just like...
You're alone, and they got their whole team.
And I said, well, wait a second. Why can't I have a lawyer? If you get a lawyer, that's it. And I went, then I'm getting one. I said, you know what? Then I'm getting one.
Yeah.
And when I got the lawyer, they shaped up quick.
I deal with agents all the time. I have no problem dealing with agents.
He's just not going to deal with John.
Now, do you know who you could deal with?
If you have something with me, I don't know what it is.
You know what? I will tell you.
You're worthless.
I like John. I respect John. John, yesterday in the argument with Cabby, there was a fierceness and the loyalty that, towards you in the show that I really respected. I mean, I don't think
you should be paid for that, though.
No, I agree.
Yeah, he's a loyal guy. You know what it is? You keep him down, he's going to stay hungry. That's good. I like your philosophy.
Do you think that John is respectful of you?
Yeah, at the end of the day, yeah.
See? I invited Tom to my wedding. I like Tom. The only time I don't like Tom is when we sit in his office and then I escalated him.
I just say, why go through the charade? I'm not arguing over what you get. I'm just saying, why go through the charade?
But wait a minute, John wants to do it. John wants to come in and have his day. And once they tell me all the reasons...
Would you tell him now that it doesn't make a difference what he says?
No, I listen to him. If he
you do
has
listen.
good arguments, I'll listen.
But he hasn't had
a good one yet.
No, that's not true. Not true.
See, Tom has come up significantly, with me, but starting from zero, you can go a lot.
Some of these jobs are starter jobs. That's what he knows. This is the problem. How many people is he going to give, Robin's kind of sound.
Getting back to KC, KC says that he goes, if he goes to Tom, it's just like...
Are you doing that now?
No, I say thank you. I go to Tom, and he's very nice, and I just say, thanks, Tom. Because, no, we've decided that this...
You see, you're smart.
No, we've decided this is not a career for me. I mean, this is...
Wait, we decided.
This is the greatest line. Tom told KC, the only way you get money is if Gary dies.
Nice. Yeah, right. So if Gary dies, you get money? Well, then you know what you got to do, Casey, don't you?
So when you walked in, Tom told you this was not your career.
Well, no, we talked about it after a while. We said, he can't. There's only your career? There's a certain amount that he can afford to pay me. Right. And this isn't a career.
What about the Jets? Aren't you going to go work for them?
Oh, by the way, I know a person at the Jets. They have agreed to give Casey a tryout. Nice.
Go. Why don't you do it?
Casey wants to wait a few more years.
And I'll go with you. We can do it tomorrow. Jumbo Elliott said he's waiting for you.
Jumbo Elliott?
Seriously. I'm in front of the Jets, and they said that they will definitely give you a tryout.
Go. As a kicker?
Yeah, anything that he wants. And they're starting now. They're over to Hofstra now. They're starting spring training. And
let's go down there.
Yeah, and you know what?
I'll go with you. Go down there. I'll go with you. I'm gonna try out.
Great.
Maybe I should try out. Maybe I got an ability.
You be still.
No, I can kick a ball.
No, you can't.
You'll hurt your groin.
What else could I do?
You can shoot basketballs.
Yeah, I can.
You can carry a clipboard.
I can do something in football.
You can hold her.
I can hold a football.
When they snap the ball, you hold it.
Don't be anywhere near moving things.
Maybe I'm talented at that.
No.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. How do I find
out? You want to be the center, the guy who
no, not the center. I want to be the guy who holds the ball for the kicker.
The region.
What does that pay?
Well, you know what you're getting away with.
Let's take a break. How much time? $5. All right, that's it. $5 more than he had.
And then you got $515.
No, I tried to get him to do something. I was going to pay him $500 not too long ago. He goes, no.
What did you want him to do?
I just wanted him to show up somewhere. That would have been.
Yeah, and as a friend, I said I would do.
What is an escort?
You don't have to pay me to be a friend.
You paying him for sex?
Sex.
I just needed him to do a little oral sex. That's all. $500.
Some heavy machinery.
What did you need him to do?
No, there was a little gathering that was for a charitable event, and I said, if you show up there, I'll give you $500 as like
really.
He goes, no. I'm like, KC, you need money. No, you don't have to pay me. You don't have to pay me.
She's a friend of mine, and she doesn't have to pay me.
But you know what? Gary hired Casey to do a job for him, and Casey didn't show.
Yeah, what were you going to have him move boxes?
I was going to give $150 to help me move a couple of couches. But I had something going on that weekend. Something happened.
He told me, he said, I got to get up to Connecticut. I got to get to this. He said, by the time he's done, it was... Well, after you move all the couches, what do you clear?
No, I think I had something to do. I would have done it anyway. That was a weekend he stole his car back.
Oh, yeah. He had to steal his car back because they had it in storage. All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back right after these words. Yucko the Clown, hi, good morning. We'll take a couple of phone calls, then I'll take a break. And as I said, Sarah Silverman's going to stop by. Penthouse Pet Heidi Brown. We have
Good morning, Howard.
Hey, Yucko.
Hey, you're a comic book fan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you ever see Doctor Strange?
Yes.
Comics?
Sure.
All right. Do you see that fucking necklace Gary was wearing on Geraldo the other night? Didn't that look like the Eye of Agamotto that Doctor Strange wears?
Yeah, but in reality, it's even more bizarre. It's the disc that you put into a 45 record to play.
Right. But what has he got all over it?
Did you know that, Yucko? Yeah, that's what it is. It's it's the disc, and then it's like,
but it's encrusted in something. He had it.
That's just crust.
No, it's not encrusted in anything. It's just a piece of metal. By the way, Yucko can't even afford to watch Geraldo, much less be on it.
I couldn't even afford the water book.
What did he say?
He's mocking Gary's speech.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you.
Who wears that around their neck? Really?
Well, you never know when you're going to need that little disc.
This from a guy in a clown outfit. Dirty clown outfit.
Well, Robin makes a good point. Let's say you're going down the street and you find the 45 and you want to play it. You could just rip your necklace off and put it on. I don't know. Gary actually...
monkey dick through that fucking hole in the disc.
Gary thinks he's sort of involved with the music industry in a weird way. I know he's very into music, and I think he fancies himself part of the music community.
Well, I think
I'm as much part of the music industry as he is then.
He's right. I like music. I don't know that I'm part of the music. I mean, listen, I've been involved in music for years by booking artists on the show, but I loved music before I got here, so I like music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to say, is that music is one of my loves.
I love music, both.
Howard, you wear necklaces.
I wear a necklace, but I don't wear a 45 like a
what is it? So what does what you wear mean?
Well, this is a necklace that Beth gave me. It's got her initial B. and it's got my initial H.
Hey, that's different.
It's a love necklace.
So there's other necklaces I've seen you wear, like dog tags and stuff.
Well, I'm a military guy when I was in Vietnam. Why wouldn't I wear my dog tags?
I'm just saying, that means something to you.
I love the military, and I love that they kill the enemy.
I think that Gary's little disc was on too short a chain because it almost looked like he was being choked,
But Robin,
by his 45
I wanted
disc.
Geraldo to see my disc. If it's low, no one will see it.
That's true. That's true. I didn't think of that.
And a 45 player is so beautiful.
He should wear an Ace of Spades around his neck for solitaire. Look, Geraldo, I like playing solitaire all the time.
Hey, Howard, let me ask you a question. Why am I, like, listen, the necklace doesn't mean so much to me, but, like, why is my necklace any less meaningful than your tattoos? Like, what are your tattoos?
I don't know.
No, your tattoos, they mean something
Well,
to you.
this is a B for Beth. This one is the Om symbol.
What was that? What's the Om symbol?
I'm a meditator. I'm a relaxed
Right, so that
person.
means something to you.
Right.
What does the 45 disc mean
What's
to
the 45 mean to you?
I like music.
He's a fucking retard.
Well, what if Gary runs into a 45 that he needs to play?
Yeah, in an emergency.
In an emergency.
Oh, look at this. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy. I'll put it on the 45 play. Do you know how many pieces of vinyl I have?
He told me the other day he has like 1,300 pieces of vinyl.
Yes.
I'm like, what, did you count them? And why do you have vinyl?
Well, because sometimes we take these records and like to play them. I go, well,
There
don't you?
are some things that have not made it to disc.
Yeah, like, what song is so important that hasn't made it to CD that he has to play on his record player? It's amazing to me. I am fascinated by that.
It is. It's great.
When Gary said to me,
You know, some of these records haven't made it to CD.
Believe it or not.
and I'm like, well, you mean you have to hear them that badly that you're going to go through all of these machinations to get to this song?
You know what the funny thing is? It's not a big machination. You pull it out, you put it on the turntable, and there it is. I mean, it's not like...
Like, what's this? Can you name one of the songs that you can't get on CD?
I actually could name one, but then you'll just make fun of the
Please
song.
do.
There was a song that I liked from the 80s. It was by a band called David and David, and it's called Welcome to the Boomtown. It's just a song that, I mean...
And you love it so much.
I don't even know that I go out and buy it. I just happened to see it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that song. It may be available on CD. I don't know that I can.
I love David and David.
David and David. Oh, that's a good one.
Let me hear this. Fred, do you have this song, David?
We do.
Let's hear
What's the
it.
name of it?
Welcome to
the Boomtown.
I gotta hear
Sirius has it.
Here it is.
This is so good. I gotta put it on the record player. I would throw out all these records, but I need my David and David.
So Fred has it. Gary could just put it on a CD.
Right, absolutely.
Easy, Gary. He's getting excited. I thought he was going to say like Camptown Races from the 1880s.
I'm a big Stephen Foster fan. Stephen Foster wrote Camptown Ready. Camptown Ready, swing yours on.
Swanee River. How about
Swanee. I got Swanee River by the great Al Jolson. Swanee.
That was Mammy, which was recorded in 1922 on Decca Records and Tapes. No
Never
problem.
been put on this.
Mary, I have my 45 insert. No problem. We can listen to some Al Jolson.
Mammy, I walk a million miles for one of your
The sun
smiles.
shines east, the sun shines west. I know which one is the best. Don't move, Lucas. The record will skip.
He should just stick his tooth down on the record and play it. Gary looks like the Flintstones record player.
Gary, look, the David and David song is available on iTunes. Did you even look?
I know. It happened to be up there. I like to have it. I don't think it's... I think you'll find that there are a lot of people in the audience that don't think it's as weird as you think it is.
How many pieces of vinyl do you have again?
Probably around 2,000 or 3,000. I don't know what Yucko's laughing at. He owns nothing.
What's your favorite?
He's got a necklace around his neck. It's called a noose. He's fucking hang himself after his wife left him.
That's pretty funny, actually, Gary.
That's good.
What's your favorite thing to play? I mean, like, what you go
I actually don't play that much. Lucas plays them. He pulled out a Clash record. I told Howard, it's up in my attic. Lucas has his drum set up there, and sometimes he just pulls out records and plays them. He thinks they're interesting.
Right.
Anyway, Yucca's another one who's got nothing going on in his life. And he's
What do you do for a living?
Hey, Yucca, why don't you tell us where your next gig is? Here's a chance to plug. Where's the phenomenal room you're playing?
Oh, what do you do for a living?
No, not what do you do for a living. What are you producing these days, Yucca? Tell us.
That's your only argument.
Well, it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one because I don't like to take shit from people who don't do anything. So tell me what you do. Plug your gig. What firehouse will you be working in Mobile, Alabama?
Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the fucking cage.
Again, Howard, nobody goes to see him anymore. He can't even get on. You're off of Killers of Comedy. If you get thrown off that tour, it's like getting thrown out of the shittiest band in the world.
Isn't Beetlejuice on that tour?
Oh, dear.
Wow.
I know you make noises, but you're a comedian, so respond. Again, with those fucking unbelievable comebacks you're known for.
You said you could play your records with your tooth.
That was 20 jokes ago.
That's gold. And like I have to make
you wouldn't know gold if it fell on your head, asshole.
Well, you didn't like Gary's necklace, Yucko?
Fuck no.
You know what, Howard?
One of his fucking teeth for a filling.
This is so sad. He is trying so hard to crawl out of the hole I put him in, and he just when you kick my ass, dude, I will be the first to admit it.
You
but
really
you just
should.
haven't done it yet.
That it would be funny if Gary actually learned how to play records with his teeth.
Mama boy, y'all.
Well, I don't know. I don't understand why Gary still has those 45s. And he says it's so he can play David and David.
But David and David, as we see.
I bought a jukebox. Do you think that's stupid, too?
I do.
My jukebox is worth more than your fucking trailer, douchebag.
Little douchebag.
Again, where's the comeback from this incredible insult comedian?
Come on. I said you wear a fucking Dr. Strange necklace, and you look like the record player from the Flintstones. I think I'm 2-0 on your fucking monkey ass.
Let the audience vote on that. First of all, you referenced some weird thing at the beginning that I think most of the audience isn't aware of.
Dr. Strange, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think most of the audience knows that, so try to know your audience. And I think that you have to, listen, I'm not a comedian, yet I made you look like a fool, so fuck off.
So do you have to put a quarter?
It's getting uglier than Gary's fucking face, so I'm going to...
Stop calling me and trying to make up, douchebag. I'm not returning your call. Don't text me anymore, and don't call me to try to make up.
Text you. Listen, I text you before you went on Geraldo because I wanted you to plug my iPhone app.
Yeah, but that's his way, Howard. This is what he goes. I'm going to Geraldo. He goes, hey, plug my iPhone app on Geraldo tonight. Ha, ha, ha. Like, that's supposed to soften it up. And then he called me on Monday. I'm not calling you back. Will can handle you perfectly fine for the appearance that you may or may not have again.
Why don't you handle my cock, you fucking asshole?
I would. Your wife isn't.
That's some good comebacks on both guys. Really, very good repartee.
Even in the ballpark with him shows how low he is on the comedy scale. I'm not a funny guy.
Right. I mean, even when you came back with, hey, I might as well handle your cock, your wife on. That's pretty good. It's pretty quick.
Eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth, boy.
All right. Thanks, Yucko.
All right, later, Howard.
Later. On a high note, buddy.
Going out on some big material there.
And that joke just slayed the whole room. See ya.
Who won that round, Rob? Yucko,
you know what? It was pretty even.
Yeah, Yucko came back a little bit.
But I think that Gary got in his cuts.
Yep.
And maybe that last joke he should have left before he said that one.
Right.
It took him down.
Took him down a few notches. Well, Yucko... That is a funny necklace Gary has. Notice he's not wearing it anymore.
Well, I think that's a dress necklace.
Yeah, that's when he gets dressed up.
He doesn't wear that with a T-shirt.
Right. Do you only wear that with your dress outfits?
So far. I've only worn it a handful of times. I'm still trying it out.
Yeah, it's the thing you put inside the 45 in order so it can go around. The adapter, that's what it's called.
The spindle. I like to call it
spindle.
I'm wearing a spindle tonight with my suit.
I got on my spindle necklace.
Tomorrow night, I'm wearing a tire jack. Why are you wearing a tire jack? I like it. You tattoos mean nothing. I can wear a tire jack.
This is a lug nut.
A lug nut. Tomorrow night.
Home is so cool.
Tomorrow night. I didn't say it was cool.
Cool. I didn't say mine was cool.
No, yours is definitely not cool. I don't know. My own symbol looks a lot cooler than your 45 spindle.
Yeah, it's closer to cool, even if it's not cool.
I don't think anybody's hitting any home runs here.
Why cut out the middleman? Wear a saxophone around your neck.
Why not wear the 45?
The actual 45.
You love music.
Actually, the spindle isn't that much smaller than an actual 45. It's a big necklace he's got. It's very.
You're being retarded.
It's very Al Sharpton-ish. The big gold medallion with the Martin Luther King thing on it. You know Martin Luther King would have hated Al Sharpton.
And never gave anybody a Martin Luther King medal.
It's so funny that Al Sharpton walks around with a big, giant Martin Luther King medal. And, like, Martin Luther King would have been like, you motherfucker, you get money. And
Get away from me.
I mean, Martin Luther King was such the man Al Sharpton isn't. But it was kind of startling for me, too, to see Gary wearing a 45 spindle.
Yeah.
It was kind of like the clock that Flavor Flav wears.
It was so big,
Yeah.
Howard. That's what. And it was very close to his neck.
Yeah.
He looked like he was being choked by his spindle.
It's almost the size of a clock.
Robin's got a Japanese symbol on her tit the size of her head, and my spindle's
stop
big.
it. My symbol is not that large.
It's larger than my spindle.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is not. Bring your spindle in here.
He should wear like a giant toothbrush around his neck. For all to be like, what's that around your neck, Gary? Oh, just because I feel like brushing my giant teeth.
Yeah, he has a utility necklace.
Well, at least it's good
whatever
for something.
He needs.
Right. Or a big tube of toothpaste on a rope.
And his water pick, all those things he keeps.
Like Flavor Flav. But if Flavor Flav's into time, Gary's into water picks.
Hey, while we're on the Flavor Flav show, I have something for you, Howard?
Don't deflect. I'm in the middle of a roll.
It just actually happens it's good timing.
All right.
Go to Gary page 1.
He always does.
It's just, I realize.
Don't you think it's funny? I was drawing a picture of you with a big giant rope and like a big dental floss ski cap and a toothbrush around your neck. You don't think that was funny? All right, what do you got?
If you go to Gary page 2, Flavor Flav, you know this whole auto-tune thing you were talking about this morning?
Yes.
He put out like a ballad, like a singing ballad.
Right. And do you think it's using auto-tune?
I don't think it. I know it.
Where is it?
Gary page 1 in red.
Oh, you said 2.
I know. I've got an asshole behind me.
Oh, there's Sal dressed up as Gary, and he's got a big giant record around his neck. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Sal's a star on the radio.
It'd be funny if Gary wore like one of those rinse and spit bowls that you get at the dentist, like around his neck.
Oh, no.
All right, let's see. Gary page 1 now, he's saying. He wants me to play Flavor Flav. Anything this weekend, the guy who had all the fun was Ronnie, the limo driver, and also Baba Booey. They went down to the opening of Scores in Miami, and I was just listening to some tapes of it.
Baba Booey.
And it sounded pretty wild.
Really? Because I saw Ronnie back here. I said, oh, I'm glad you made it back.
Yeah, he booked out of here.
I know. He had to go early.
And he left Friday.
That's great. Like, why did they need him there early?
They didn't.
Why do they need him there at all?
They don't. I want to know what he tells his wife.
How do you get away with that?
He claims it's just after you've been married a long time, nobody cares what the other one does.
Right, she doesn't even know he's gone.
Right. She's like, thank God he's gone. But, yeah, Scores Miami opened up. The E! Crew went down and covered it. Ronnie, the limo driver, was there. He spent the whole weekend in Miami. Baba Booey was there working. Like, he was on... Baba Booey goes there on stage and just says hi to the crowd.
Yeah, how much work does he do? Like a few minutes?
Baba Booey. Oh, please. He has nothing to say. I always listen to him on stage. He's like, hey, everybody. He goes, I want to apologize for us not being on in here in Miami. And I'm like, why is he apologizing? We didn't do anything wrong. You apologize when you do something wrong.
He acts as if it's his fault.
Yeah. Because he doesn't even know what to say. He's not even thinking. I want to apologize for not being on here in Miami.
I want to apologize for 9/11.
Yeah, why don't you just apologize for that?
I'm sorry.
I want to apologize for 9/11, too.
I'm sorry.
My both.
I'm sorry.
He's the worst on stage.
I'm sorry, the Dolphins.
Dude, you're so right.
He's so bad at it.
I got nothing to say.
He has nothing to say, and he doesn't prepare anything.
Well, there's a whole... How long is that flight? You could have thought of something.
You know what? I could have thought for the whole night there would have been nothing to say. Do you think guys want to see me?
Absolutely not.
They'd want to see if you had something to say. I want to apologize for the high unemployment in the country right now.
And the Lindbergh baby.
I want to apologize for being uncharismatic and clearing my throat every minute.
I'm sorry, they hired me.
Yeah. I want to apologize to Scores for hiring me. Hey, big weekend, huh?
Big weekend.
Ronnie the limo driver, Scores Man 923.
Me and Gary went loony there.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest.
Listen to him. He can hardly
You
talk.
went loony. Dude, I don't know. You don't stop. You got boundless energy. Can I tell you, man?
He loves it.
Like
Get me into my environment and I'm fine.
Ronnie's not the kind of guy. You know how some guys go to Scores that just sort of settle in and hang? Ronnie ain't one of those guys.
When Ronnie gets drunk inside of 30 minutes. No, S-faced. Everyone was saying
No, I wasn't that. Come on.
They said you were wasted inside of 30 minutes, and he gets crazy.
Not me.
The rest of the night is...
Yeah, it's like, hey!
Everybody had a good time.
I will tell you, I left it.
How would you know?
Gary,
How would you know?
We had a great time.
Or what?
I would tell you,
you were drunk and there were naked women. How could you have a bad time?
I left at 2:45 in the morning, right? Which is an hour later than I wanted to leave. And as I was walking out the door, Ronnie's on stage and he's going, "Who wants to see this girl take her top off?" Ronnie's thing is he likes to get a hold of civilians and try to get them naked.
Right.
How about the DJ chick?
And he's usually pretty successful.
Really?
We had a DJ. I think she was from Miami. I'm not even sure where she was from. Some radio station. Was it
like a radio station DJ?
Yeah, like a real.
Right.
Real radio.
Like a disc jockey.
Yeah,
a real
disc jockey.
Records
she showed up in Fort Lauderdale when they opened Fort Lauderdale. And she wanted to be a whole part of the thing. So she comes up on stage, and I was really loaded. Artie was there that time.
In Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, and I grabbed a hold of it. I just took it, I turned her upside down on the stage.
Yeah.
And I really think she liked it, but she made like she didn't like it. So now she's in Miami. We're opening up Miami.
She made like she didn't like it.
Like Scores, I don't even think Scores knew she was going to be there. She just like kind of showed up.
Yeah.
And
is she hot?
She had a good body, but I don't remember the face too much.
Well, she was upside down.
Face is a blur.
Yeah. So anyway, so we're up there on stage. She's up on stage and she's like throwing out T-shirts to everybody in the crowd.
Yeah.
So and then she knew I was there and she like taunted me. So I made I didn't hear what she said. And like a couple minutes later, when she went back out again, I snuck up through the DJ booth and I grabbed her and I was like I almost threw her off the stage.
Oh,
I'm walking
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was great.
It was cool. I raped her.
And then
it sounds like tail hook.
And then,
it looked like it.
Then we're doing shots of Patron on the stage.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
And I got it totally wasted. So now the next time she came out handing out T-shirts, she's taking the T-shirts and rubbing them in a certain area and then throwing them out to the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was really. Then we popped her top. And we tried to get it because she said she had implants. We wanted to see them, but
then I hit her with a crowbar.
Ronnie was wishing the implants were 5 years old. Ronnie was singing "Happy Birthday" to the implants.
We had a good time.
What are you talking about? You popped her top.
She's wearing like this half top with the strings in the back.
It is like tail hook.
So we just, it's Florida.
Then I gave her the old wiffle ball bat to the neck.
Popped the top. I popped the top.
I beat her within an inch of her life, and she loved it.
She was having a great time.
She complained, but I think she liked it.
I tried to beat God into that woman.
There was a moment where there were a bunch of girls on stage, and everyone's drinking, and the girls are rubbing up against each other. And I don't know, some of the guys push a girl on stage who wasn't a dancer.
Right.
I blinked, the girl's in a thong, down to a thong,
doing belly shots.
Wow. Belly shots.
Belly shots.
Yeah. Ronnie's like, you get down on the ground, Ronnie's pour a Patron, you go over here, you lick this off.
Wow.
He's directing.
And then we had, they wanted the girls to dance on a pole, so some of the girls couldn't get up the pole. They couldn't.
Because they were wasted?
I don't know if they were wasted or, see, in New York they don't have poles.
Yeah. The girls from New York,
they don't
think that pole dancing is sort of like,
trashy.
Passe and trashy.
Yeah, trashy.
So
that's great.
So the Florida girls and the New York girls were butting heads over the whole pole dancing thing.
They were fighting.
So
this girl comes up, and she's from San Francisco, and she goes, "You need a pole dancer? I'll show you how to dance on a pole." I said, "Go ahead, be my guest." She's up in the ceiling.
Wow. How'd she get up there?
She climbed up. She climbed up the pole, right up to the ceiling, and then she turned herself upside down. Now she's hanging. Her hair is hanging down upside down. And she slides down. She bangs her head right on the stage.
Oh, no. Now she's dead.
She goes, that's what I call pole dancing. I go, you got it, baby. She goes right back up again and does it again.
Then I kicked her in the teeth.
Bangs her head again.
It's Cirque du Score.
Is that hot?
Nah, I don't go for
I don't go for that
Nah, I
either.
don't go for
Who
that pole
cares?
dance stuff.
Sometimes when a chick does that hanging upside down thing, you get a nice shot of their legs, like, if they got nice legs.
Well, you see, in Miami, they can dance on stage naked. Totally.
Oh, so they're totally naked sliding
They're going to
down
be naked
the pole.
on the stage. They Naked can't on go the off the stage stage only. naked.
Were all the girls from Scores naked? Completely?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's new.
No wonder he wins.
I don't think they were thrilled with it, though. Being totally naked.
Tough.
Hey,
if you can't do the crime, don't. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
Hey, that's why they call it a job.
All right.
You know what happens is some of the girls get a little bit drunker than others, so they get on stage and everyone's getting down to a thong and everything, and then all of a sudden one of the dancers will just go up to another dancer and start pulling her underwear off.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of girls were totally wasted, man. I'll tell you that.
Hey, Ralph, what are you doing up?
Hello?
What are you doing up?
I'm just listening to the show.
That's not Ralph.
That's not that
Ralph. That's not the real Ralph.
No, that ain't Ralph.
This is Doug.
Oh, it's
Why'd you say
Doug.
Ralph?
What's that?
Yeah, Ralph.
This guy doesn't know what to do with the phone calls. Hey, I'm just checking. Ronnie, are you still married?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Ralphie boy.
What's your problem?
I don't know. It didn't sound like it.
Why did you have to bring something like that up now?
If his wife's not complaining, why are you?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
You're not my wife.
What are you worried about? What are you worried about? His marriage?
No, I'm just...
What kind of man are you?
I'm just wondering.
I mean, we had a good time. We had fun. It was guys' weekend out, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
I gave a couple of chicks a curb job. What's the problem?
No, that's
Nothing
okay,
bad,
man.
nothing bad happened.
He didn't break his vows.
No.
Just
There's
check it
nothing-
out the action.
There's nothing wrong with sitting around the pool with 30 girls. It's fun.
Oh, my God.
What'd your wife do
That's
this
a
weekend?
guy's weekend.
She went with her friends.
And Ronnie doesn't sound too hungover or anything. He's not driving you today, is he?
No, he could barely talk.
Yeah.
His wife installed cable in the guest room.
No, I said.
He says to me, Ronnie says to me before he's going, he goes, oh, I'm so, he's been sick all week with a cold.
Yeah, I was.
And he goes, I don't think I'm going to be able to go. I go, you're going to go. And of course he went.
Of course he recovered.
I was so loaded up with antibiotics, you wouldn't believe it.
I've been sick with a cold. You should stay home and sleep, man. What are you doing?
You were drinking on antibiotics?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, like those antibiotics did anything.
I sent her on Saturday night. I got her a limo. I sent her and her 3 friends to see Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh, yeah, that's exciting. That equals scores.
They got home at 2:30 in the morning. They had a great time.
Right.
Right.
You were a hero there, too.
At 2:30, I was on.
It's my way of saying
I
I'm
was
sorry.
Just getting my first win. Howard, there was a.
It's my way of saying I'm sorry I'm in Florida beating up a stripper.
No, I wasn't beating up anybody, man. Everybody had a great time. Believe me.
Wow.
You know, Artie, we had a good time in Fort Lauderdale.
I don't know if everybody had a great time, but you had a great time.
Everybody was talking about, Artie being there. They missed him,
I was in Pittsburgh.
We know.
And Baba Booey was... Wait, I'll play you some tape.
Yeah, I want to hear.
Baba Booey, what'd you do, man?
Nothing.
He does nothing. He gets up on stage and makes weird stage announcements. He's like, hey, everybody.
But everybody loves him.
Okay.
In fact,
he goes, hey, everybody. I just want to apologize for us not being on here in Florida.
Well, everyone was complaining we weren't on.
And he's apologizing for not being on. Meanwhile, he always says the dumbest stuff on stage because he doesn't prepare anything.
Dude, you've been doing this for like 10 years. Can't you come up with a rap yet?
Nobody. You know what I came up with? I came up with that nobody cares. If you come up with a rap, nobody cares. Hey, Gary.
But they would care.
They just want to see hot chicks.
Did you get paid? I did. Okay.
Ronnie,
How much you get for that?
No, I get what Howard said.
There was the point. The guy gets up there and he has nothing to say.
I was only making a joke.
You had more to say.
I'll tell you what.
I know, Ronnie has a whole stage show he does.
Howard, show, man. There was a moment where
Ronnie gets drunk and tries to get like pedestrians.
Ronnie will get girls up on stage and start pouring shots on him, but he at least has something of an act.
Yeah, he seems to know how to stretch it out over the whole evening, too.
There was a moment where Ronnie was on stage and somebody goes, you want to go up? And I go, no, Ronnie's got it under control.
Ronnie's a born performer.
He's deferring to Ronnie.
Yeah.
Only in strip clubs, so that's it.
Yeah, well, hey, you got your niche.
You know your niche, yeah.
All right. Here.
Ronnie just gets so drunk. He's so much fun.
Well, no, he gets so drunk within a half an hour.
Right.
No, that's not true. I paced myself out pretty
Everyone
good.
said you were drunk right away.
No, I wasn't. That's not
Ronnie
true.
goes from being like this hard-ass guy to like the most friendliest drunk you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Friday night we went out.
Within a half an hour.
It was like 30 people. We went out for dinner. I didn't even drink during dinner. I'd waited till we went to the club. And then,
that was good.
Then I got wasted. Instead of drinking at 7, started drinking at 9.
What day did you get down there, Ronnie?
Friday afternoon.
Friday morning.
Oh, I know. I was looking for him Friday morning during the show, and he was already gone. He said he went to the airport.
Weren't
you trying to get somewhere on Friday? You couldn't find your way?
We got lost.
No, what happened was they had booked me a flight out of Kennedy, and then I didn't want to go out of Kennedy. I want to go out of LaGuardia because I'm real close to it. Right. So they changed my flight, and the only flight they could get me on was a 10:05 flight.
Ronnie's got demands.
So I came in, early, got everything together here, and then I left.
All right.
I didn't just shun my duties, and I left somebody good here in charge. You know that.
Well, top guy.
Mm-hmm. It was funny because I was saying, have a good weekend to Mike as I came upstairs. And he goes, oh, no, I got to spell Ronnie. He's got to leave for scores.
The weather was great down there, though. It was 75 degrees, sunny. It was beautiful. It was really nice.
Here's the stage announcements. Here goes Ronnie up on stage.
The big star.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing? Yeah, look at this.
He ain't apologizing for not being on in Florida.
He could care less.
People are excited to see him, too.
Dude, I was on in Florida. Beautiful girl. This is what I'm about. New York girls came down to Miami with us. Take a look at this. What do you think? Come on, guys. I don't hear anything. Yeah, come on, let's hear it.
It's a regular Pat Sajak.
Oh, my God.
You should call your wife from the stage. Kim used to make calls from the stage.
I was thinking about doing it.
Oh, Bonnie?
Actually, I really was.
Oh, Bonnie, it's very boring here in here.
What act of Fiddler on a Roof is it, honey?
What's Harvey Firestein doing?
I had my squash wife on the stage with me. I called her. Anyway, but a lot more to come. All right, right now we're going to bring out the main man from the Howard Stern Show, the producer, Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. And the lovely Scores Girls. Gary!
The lovely Scores Girls.
How you all doing tonight, Baba Booey, Baba Booey? I want to thank everybody for coming out. At first, I have to apologize to the people of Miami because I know you can't get the show anymore. I hear people listen from West Palm Beach and trying to get it from Naples, but
let me tell you where you could get the show from. Excuse me. I want to apologize, first of all.
You could, if you get an Orlando signal, which you can bid a qualifier for.
Got nothing to say.
You got a booster signal.
You got to come up with 5 jokes. Get up on stage and go, hey, everybody, everyone's looking at my teeth. I know I'm a little self-conscious, but, something like that. Like teeth or something.
Hey, why work, man?
Yeah, but Gary doesn't put any thought into his stage appearance. I know it's just scores and everything, and he doesn't need to do it, but
it's the same no matter where he is.
Hey, everybody, I'm going to count to 11. What? I'm going to count to 11 right now.
Wait a second. I'm going to do it backwards.
No. Forget
10.
Counting to 11. I'll tell you where you can pick us up from.
When did Ralph become our co-host?
I don't know. He's up. I don't know. He's awake.
Hey, I'm awake.
Everybody loves Gary out there, though, man. They really do.
It's okay, Ronnie. We know.
No, they do. It's fine. I can take it. Don't worry, Ronnie. Thanks.
But Gary, do you think about doing something, or are you just say, screw it, I'll just do whatever?
Hello, everybody. Today's lotto numbers are 23, 17, and 45. Hey, who's a millionaire?
Excuse me, I'm going to read the headlines from the Miami Herald.
Read the newspaper to people.
It won't be long until you're able to hear us nationally anywhere you are. But anyway.
For the club, you don't have to say anything.
Right. If we could bleep you here.
Yeah, you know what? That's a joke. That's a joke. That was my joke.
That was a joke. Okay.
I missed that. What was the joke?
I said soon you'll be able to hear us nationally on
Ronnie identifying the joke.
This is a beautiful club. It's the opening of Scores Miami. Only the best and the most beautiful girls in Miami get to come to this club.
All right, everybody, look. Now time for my big joke.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on to your seats.
Here it comes.
So, see, the apology was a setup for the joke.
Robin understands me better than anyone. Understand tonight. Someone grown here in Miami. Scores Miami!
Ryan Ronnie helping out.
Ronnie just yells out "Scores Miami" the whole time.
Well, at least he's getting
It's
the
an
crowd up.
act that works. He's sticking to it.
It worked, man.
It worked.
Women. Let's give it up for Scores Miami. Thanks for coming out.
And that's it. You're done. That's it for the night, right?
No, I had a lot of other. I had to do work with the E crew and the girls.
Oh.
I took the show over there.
Yeah, you got up on stage.
The headliner took over.
I tell you, Ronnie was on stage for, in my estimation, a total of, I don't know, an hour and 15 minutes for the whole night.
Oh, man.
Not all at once. Not all at once.
Yeah, he spreads it out.
Yeah, 20 minutes here, 15 minutes here.
That's more time.
The stage is Scores.
That's more time than I did in Pittsburgh.
There was one point where I heard the DJ, Ronnie was up there doing something, I heard the DJ go, "All right, thank you, that's enough."
They threw Ronnie off. They gave him the hook.
Get out.
It was like a lot.
Scores Miami!
Hey, Ronnie, why don't you get on stage so this girls can strip or something, you know?
What's that?
Why don't you get off the stage so the girls can strip?
They were stripping while
No,
I was-
he got them like doing weird stuff to each other and bonking their head on the
Believe
floor.
me, the management of Scores was very happy with what happened there that night.
Yeah, Eric, you're on the air.
What happened,
How
man?
much does Gary weigh? He looks huge.
What?
How much does Gary weigh?
You were there?
Were you there?
Can you weigh him for me?
No, were you in Miami?
Yeah.
No, you weren't.
Sure was. Gary, you haven't gained weight?
He has, man.
Gary, did you gain weight again?
Yeah.
Well, are you going to tell people what you've done?
Yes.
What'd you do?
I quit smoking.
Oh.
Did you tell him how
That
you
was
did
dumb.
it? Tell him how you did it.
that was dumb to quit smoking.
Well, now you're big and fat again. You just lost all that weight.
Yeah, I put like 15 pounds on in today's a month.
Yeah, Gary's like Oprah, right?
Up and down.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well, he went to a hypnotist.
Oh, yeah? You did that again?
I never did it before.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I thought you did.
No, I never went to one before.
Oh.
Gary only loses weight if somebody pays him.
I know.
So he's blaming the stopping
See,
smoke.
Gary, you can lose weight. You know, you lost
Ralph,
weight
did
when somebody paid you.
Here's the funny thing. I don't remember asking you whether I cared what you thought.
Well, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just trying to help you. I love you, man.
Throw it back.
Hold it a second.
Being overweight's not healthy.
I don't want to die of lung cancer. I want to die of a heart attack.
I want to die of obesity.
You have kids, man. You got to think about your wife and kids, man.
That's why I quit smoking.
So what's going on? How much you weigh now?
I don't know, 195, 200.
Step on the scale, man.
What do you, like you were down to 180.
I went down to 180. Dude, I kid you not, I put on 12, 15 pounds in a month.
So what do you weigh now?
I said like 195, 200.
Wow.
You know what you need to do? You need to date again. That'll keep you in shape.
Yeah.
You need a new chick in your life.
You should tell Mary that you need to date so you'll lose weight.
Mary's she's very happy that I quit smoking, and she doesn't mind the weight thing. I'll take the weight off in the spring.
So what happened when you went to the
Yeah,
hypnotist?
you got to ask him that.
So I didn't go to one of those one-on-one hypnotists. I went to one of those like 70 people in a room hypnotists.
Yeah.
They were advertising on the show.
Right.
So I said,
So
all
he
right.
was in a hotel room.
So, the guy was going to be up in my area, right?
Right.
So we go to like the Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan.
There's like 70 other people and I went with a friend of mine who really wanted to go more. Wasn't even really like something I wanted to do, but I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot.
Right.
So I walk in there, and there's a lot of smokers in there. They look like smokers. They didn't look like me.
Right.
I didn't think, at least. You know what I mean?
Right.
They look like, people were missing teeth and like the yellow hands and everything. And I go, these people are losers. I'm not like them.
Right.
So the hypnotist dude comes out, and he talks to, it's a half an hour of a lot of motivational stuff. You can do this, et cetera, et cetera. Then we all lay on the floor.
Does that work? Like, when he gives his motivational speech, do you feel like maybe you could do it?
Well, it wasn't like really over the top.
Are you sitting there for the half hour going, I wish I had a cigarette?
What I'm thinking is, hey, I got a pack of cigarettes in my pocket. This should be over by 8:30, and I could be smoking out front by 8. And that's the other funny thing too. I pull into the hotel, and I go out front, and I could tell who's going to the seminar because everyone's out there with smoking. Me too. Everyone was smoking like a
Might as well get your last one in.
Yeah.
All these losers puffing away out there.
Howard, it was like 20 people standing out there puffing away.
Right.
All looking at each other. Nobody wanted to admit where we were going.
So then they all have to lie on this dirty hotel floor.
The rug.
So the guy tells you to lay down on the floor.
Lay down on the floor.
They don't give you a mat?
What was on the floor? Was it like carpeted or like
carpeted.
floor?
It was carpeted.
Okay.
And
Yeah, can you imagine? This is like a banquet room.
it's exactly what it was. It was a banquet room.
How much French dressing is in that rug?
Really?
Laying on old egg roll.
Right.
So the guy starts talking, and it's like close your eyes, et cetera, et cetera. And I said to Robin, like, I don't know. It's 7 o'clock at night. I mean, you tell me to lay on the floor, I'm sleeping no matter what.
Right.
But I sort of fell out.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I was in and out a couple of times. I couldn't tell how many times. I thought maybe we were laying on the floor like 2 or 3 minutes.
Do you think you were like sleeping or you were hypnotized?
No, I think I was hypnotized.
Right, go ahead.
Go ahead. Tell him. You were laying there. You thought for 2 or 3 minutes.
I thought 2 or 3 minutes. It was a half an hour.
The guy told me I was an excellent subject.
The guy wants to take me on the road.
He fell asleep.
Well, I either fell asleep or was hypnotized, one or the other.
Yeah.
So then we get up, and then the guy, talks to us some more, and then he starts telling us,
How long do you think you were asleep or hypnotized?
The whole thing was about a half an hour.
Oh,
that part of it was about a half an hour.
You woke up and you saw the hypnotist pulling his pants back up. You guys were great.
That's why you quit smoking.
Good luck with the smoking.
Go ahead, yeah.
So then he raps to us a little bit more.
What's something like this cost?
I think it was like $70.
All right, go on. That's good. That's fair.
So then, he talks to you. He tells you the story about how he went down to where they make the cigarettes one time and how the leaves, they put them out to dry and there's all rats, crap on the leaves and how disgusting it is if you saw it. All that
He's
stuff.
telling this while you're under.
No, this is after.
Oh.
That was when he woke up.
This is now they're giving you the rap about everything. And then he says, okay, this is the last thing I want you to do. He goes, I want everybody to take the cigarettes out of their pocket. So we do. He goes, I want you to put them right in front of your face and hold them. And we all do it. He goes, on the count of 3, I want you all to yell goodbye. So he goes, 1, 2, 3, we'll go goodbye. And he says, I want you to take those cigarettes and crumble them up and throw them at the wall. And that's what we did. And then we walked out.
Now I want you to take $70 out of your pocket, put it in front of your face, and on the count of 3, yell goodbye.
Hey, Gary, how long ago was that?
A month today.
And has it worked?
Absolutely.
You don't feel like smoking?
No, so then they give you, I got a CD that I listen to every day that also puts me to sleep. I listen to it right before I go to bed.
Let's hear that CD.
And what does the CD say?
You're walking. It's like a whole thing. You're walking. You imagine yourself walking along a beach. And
you fall asleep while it's on?
Yeah.
Wow.
He goes right up.
Dude, you know me. I'm like
Gary can sleep through anything.
I know. Oh, he's so annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, I went on a plane with him. I was completely upset. I turned over to talk to him, and his big mouth is open, and he's drooling.
See, you thought that was sleeping. He was in a trance.
And I'm waiting for him to wake up. He wakes up 2 hours later. We're on a flight back from Los Angeles. I've been just thrown off. I'm traumatized from being thrown off the Arsenio Hall show. And he wakes up and he goes, oh, well, my mouth is dry. Orange juice. And then, he slurped down some orange juice and he went.
Right back to sleep.
He went. Then he went to sleep again.
I'm glad I upgraded you.
I'm sitting next to a beaver.
That's not sleep, that's a dream.
Hey, I upgraded this guy to first class so I could talk to him.
Exactly.
And he's sleeping the whole time.
Hey, it was a red eye.
I said he could have sat in coach if he's going to sleep. He'd even enjoy it.
One time I flew to L.A. with Gary, and he brought us each an Ambien for the plane. So he takes his, I take mine. Like, me with an Ambien, that's like hitting an elephant with a blow dart. Like one of my fingers was asleep or something. Gary's like, same thing, out like a light, and I'm sitting there trying to get into Under the Tuscan Sun with whatever her name is.
That flight you're talking about, though, I remember that vividly. That was one of the best sleeps I ever had. I remember for a fact.
Because they didn't even need Ambien.
I remember for a fact that it's a rare for me, too. I was asleep before the plane took off, and I woke up when the guy said, we're landing.
Uh-oh, boss needs me.
It was the red eye. I realized every second of that flight.
I'll be there for you.
There was no way you couldn't be charged up after what happened.
And Howard, can you sleep on a plane? I mean, maybe doze off for a couple of minutes, but not sleep.
Sleep. This guy's in a dead sleep.
I can't. I'm so envious of that. I can't do it at all.
And then, he wakes up after 2 hours and needs his juice. I figured now he's awake.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to hang.
And I'm like, Gary, can you believe that Arsenio's people escorted...
No, I can't.
No, he was just like, oh, sorry, boss. I was so frustrated. So angry.
He had a long trip. He had to sleep.
Yeah. So
I haven't had a cigarette. It's a month today.
Wow, cool.
Wow.
And this was my big test this weekend. Big test, but, down there drinking and everyone's smoking.
Were you tempted? Have you been tempted? Or
I was tempted a couple of times down there, but now the more you now I've done it for a month, and my whole other rap is now that I put on some weight, I'm like, now who wants to be fat and smoking?
Right.
Now let me ask you something. Did you take
Could you just have one cigarette and not smoke like a whole pack?
No.
That's not an addict. Did you take your little CD with you?
What I've done is I've transferred the CD to my iPod. So, as a matter of fact, it helped me fall asleep on the plane on the way down. That's the absolute truth.
So is he hypnotizing you on the CD?
I guess so, yeah. Because it's the same rap that he did when we were there.
Howard, you should play the CD on the air.
We'll all fall asleep.
People are in their cars.
You know what? You'd be bored with it. I mean,
you know what's weird about it, though? Like, if I put it on, like, just even before I go to bed, would I fall asleep? I doubt it.
Why not just buy a Dave Matthews CD? You'll fall asleep.
Exactly.
Well, for him, it's like a post-hypnotic suggestion, I guess.
Yeah, like I don't know. The CD's 22 minutes long, and I still don't know exactly what's on the whole thing because I keep falling asleep.
Dude, why didn't you just not smoke? Why didn't you ever listen to a CD?
Why don't you just, have a life, Ruff? I mean, okay, I'm not smoking.
Huh?
Roth.
Who?
Listen, am I the first person in the world that needs assistance to stop smoking?
Look, Ralph has many, many problems. He hasn't been able to get over one.
Rob can't get out of his apartment.
I know.
What do you listen to him for?
That's not a problem. It's fine.
Yeah, you're doing well.
I need a CD. Get me out of my apartment.
Yeah. All right. Bye, Ralph.
I am me. I am me because of Wolf. Because of Wolf. Stop laughing, Jackie.
Don't make me ask you for lists. Don't make me ask you for lists. You understand what I'm saying? Come here. I tell you, I got a retard working for me. I wish you were here for this discussion.
Really?
Did you hear it? Does anybody else hear these discussions? And the guy doesn't stop talking while I'm yelling at him. He doesn't listen.
He knows what you're going to say.
Did you hear that? He goes, I know what you're going to say. And then he says it, and it's not what I was going to say.
He's a funny guy.
Oh, but he is what's running my office. He's close to ape. What a moron.
He's pissed.
I don't care if he's pissed.
But you know that is...
I'm pissed.
He really goes away and he tells himself, I'm a smart guy.
I know.
Smart guy.
He says to me, he starts telling me what's wrong with our computer.
I
tell myself I'm a smart guy.
Gary, everyone in here is laughing at you. You say to me, up until 2 days ago, you never told me I was in charge of the computer. I go, Gary, you are in charge of everything that goes on in my life concerning work.
Who does he think would be in charge of calling about the computer?
He goes, up until yesterday, you used to make a call. I go, but Gary, if you know something's wrong, write it down, make a list. He goes, well, I told him about it. I go, but keep after them, make a list. Like, you own that computer, like it means your life to you.
Yeah, you can't move without this computer.
Don't just throw things aside. That's why I have you here. I throw things aside. You don't. You sit and worry. You're not professional yet.
Okay,
you still haven't achieved it.
So I'm not professional.
Yeah, but I need a pro. It's becoming increasingly more clear to me that I got to hire a pro.
Then get a pro.
All right. So listen, go look for a job, and as soon as you find one,
I don't always walk out of here saying how smart I am. In between that, I yell obscenities at you guys.
So then I try to yell. Then I try to yell at Gary, and while I'm trying to yell at Gary, ask Jackie and John. While I'm trying to yell at him, he goes, "No. I'm not. He goes, I know what you're going to say.
He always says that.
And then I know this is wrong for me to say because
what you're saying is,
you talk to me like I'm a retard. You have to respect.
What you're saying is, of course you are a retard. You are a retard.
I knew I was saying myself about it.
I have no respect. You're supposed to respect me. That's all there is to it.
Whenever you get mad at any of us, you talk to us like we're in kindergarten. Now listen to me, Gary, and it's like a step-by-step.
Do you know why I do it? Because you don't follow through on anything. Why do you think I talk to you like a retard? Not any of us. You.
Oh, yeah, just me. And you always make everything so abundantly clear.
Gary, your job is to think like me. You are to worry about the computer. You're to worry about everything. You should check the computer every day. Make sure it's go down. See what Shelly's typing into the computer.
Shelly's not here. The computer's not working.
Not today. Every day, you schmuck. Every day, go check. That's what I have you here for.
But there's no rationale to his argument. He just said you talk to him like a retard, like you spell out everything from ground. Then you say he's not abundantly clear.
I know. And then when I spell it out for him, it's like a big joke. He says to me,
he's talking over.
He goes, I know what you're going to say. Now I'm in charge of the computer. So I go, no, Gary, I don't have to say you're in charge of the computer. You're in charge of the computer. If you see something wrong, Be a ball buster for me. Call up. Call me every day and remind me. I don't care. Or just handle it so I don't have to deal with it.
I didn't know I was in charge.
Because if I'm encumbered with office crap, I can't be creative. If I'm not creative, you don't have a job.
I understand that.
So start thinking and using your head.
I understand that. But up until
Gary, repeat after me.
No.
Repeat after me, man.
No. You?
No, I. Say I. You are stupid.
I am an idiot.
I know very little. But what I do know, I forget. Very good. That's it.
But who do we pay in the office? Who is the paid person back there?
I don't. He yells at John. There was a weird dynamic yesterday. He'll yell at John over stuff. He goes to him, I thought you were supposed to have the computer company's name here. I go, Gary, go do it. That's what I got you for, not John. John's a volunteer.
Wait a second. Hold on a second. Every day, let me just say this. Every day we have to call the computer company.
Good.
John calls me every day, says, what's ComStore's number again? And I say, John, why don't you take the number and have it down there? Because
Why don't you just write it down then?
It is written.
You called me yesterday from there and asked for ComStore's number.
Right, because I told you to put the number there weeks ago.
But Gary, just handle it. Don't worry about him. He's just a moron.
Oh,
you're a moron, but he works for free.
He's an unpaid kid.
I thought we're not allowed to call out from that phone anyway.
Gary's been very busy. I know he's been busy.
No, John, you're not allowed to make your personal phone calls from that phone.
Oh, we're allowed.
And all of a sudden he doesn't think we can use the phone. No, you're not allowed to call your hotline all day.
Talk to him like he's a retard, Gary.
I know. It trickles down, man. It does.
Gary, all I know is I need you to create a filing system, which you've yet to do. Which I've been after you for 5 years, to create an incredible filing system so that, you know what he does? Like, for example, he opens my mail every day, right? Mm-hmm. So some of the letters are like, excuse me, Howard, I want you for a charity function, this and that. So what he should do is just make a list that this charity function wants you, and you know I don't want to do any charity work, so then you write back to him instead of me having to bring back the letter. You got to use a little initiative.
Well, even that has become a challenge because you have this certain pouch in your briefcase.
Yeah.
You want the letters to go in it.
And he never can get it right. He never can get the letters in the right pouch.
I got it right.
I said, look, I got 5 different pouches, right? All you have to do is put it in the 3rd row. And he can't do it. Every day it's like, it's like he can't get it in the 3rd row. I give up, Robin. I give up on him. You were right.
Every day I watch that go down.
I go nuts every day with the mail. And then he goes, and he involves me in putting the mail into my bag. It can never be like he just comes in and does it. It's always like, hey, Howard, could you open your pouch? Could you open this is just Gary. I'm in the middle.
Let me tell you what happens. Every day, you're in the middle of writing something.
Right.
Gary comes in and says, here's the mail.
It's like a big announcement.
Gary, I told you it goes in this pouch.
I never.
Every day, wait a minute.
Every day,
Gary puts it in the wrong cylinder. So he goes, no, it's this one.
How many times? And then he says, I talked to him like a retard.
Wait a minute. We're not done yet. It's still not in.
Right.
Then he puts it in so it's sticking out, and you go, no, and make him turn it around.
I know.
That's every day.
Every day. He's Baba Booey. I'm telling you, Gary, you're Baba Booey.
Can we get a cable show for like 5 minutes so I can call you guys the real names?
Oh, Gary, really, you're out of it. And really, you really are out of it.
So maybe it's time for me to make a change.
Where are you going to go? No one's going to hire you.
Don't worry about me. You shouldn't have to worry about
me. All right,
me.
then make a change.
Best for
make
you.
a change.
You do what's best for you.
Make a change.
Oh, Gary.
I'll somehow get by.
You're what's best for us.
You're the best. You're Baba Booey.
We love you.
I'm a wealth of material.
Well, that you are. You are Baba Booey. Listen, I love you. I love you like you're my son, my retarded son. But you're a nice guy. You're a great guy. I love talking to you on the phone. But you gotta just start busting balls and be on top. And don't wait for John to notice stuff. You've got to be the guy in there. You got to go through the computer every day, see where it is, see where it's prepared. Now all of a sudden you got best stuff to prepare. You don't even know the dates are out of order.
I didn't know the dates were out of order. That's one of the things we reported to you.
Go driving would take it. Don't report to me. Report to the computer company. Stop reporting to me. Write down everything and call them every day. And develop relationships with people.
Okay, I'm working on it. I got to go work on the computer.
Go ahead. Work on something. Show me some initiative. Good load. I got guys. Can't even think. Nobody takes initiative around here. I need a guy who could. I need an office manager, sort of a producer. You should see. Joan Rivers must be doing something right because she must bust their balls.
Oh yeah.
She got people carrying their dogs. She got people hopping too, left and right.
Believe me, that dog's paws never hit the ground.
No way. She knows how to set people up.
Me, I'm sitting there with a guy. It's the closest thing to a slug. I tell you, and I said, Gary, do something for me. Do just one thing for me. Get it all caught up for me, all right? Take phone calls. Take messages. Talk to people. Organize.
He can't do more than one thing at a time.
No, that's another
why
thing.
You try to make
his head explodes. Friday's the worst thing when we have to leave for the TV show, and we have to get, and he's like, ah! He goes, you don't understand. I'm very busy back here. I go, yeah, well, that's what you should be, busy.
Wait a minute.
No.
Perfect example of a bad habit, and it's just your impatience. I'll be on the phone talking to somebody, trying to book a guest, and I'll be saying, well...
What guest have you booked? Go ahead, yeah, go ahead.
Peter Lemongello.
Peter Lemongello, which I'm going to shoot you for. He's got Peter Lemongello lined up for 9 o'clock that we have to interview.
Are you kidding?
I got news. Pete Townsend, you declared himself a homosexual. You tell a guy like Pete Lemongello, we'll get to you when we can get to you.
Well, you got to give him some time.
You tell him sometime between 9 and 10. Give us a phone number. We'll call you.
Well, I told him we'd call him between 9 and 9:30.
All right.
We were supposed to be. That was going to be a fine time. He just told me to move it.
All right.
So I'll be on the phone. Okay, I'll be on the phone. I'll be talking to somebody. Say I can't book any guests. Say
right. Go ahead.
No one, but I'm talking to people who have big guests.
From now on, listen, I don't have time for this today. I want pens in every one of your pockets. I want a notepad in your hands at all time. I want you to walk around with a notepad and take constant notes.
I do.
No, you don't. I don't see you with...
I always write
I know guys. I see Joan Rivers' person. Did you notice what she walks around with? She has a clipboard with notes. Who? I don't know the woman's name. I'll get you. I'll find out that information for you.
Can I just finish this thought?
And walk around with an intelligent look on your face.
Well, one or the other. Can I just finish this thought? So I'll be on the phone, and then you'll suddenly have some thought that is immediate.
That's right.
And you'll go, Gary.
Right.
Gary. And you'll start yelling into the phone, and I'll be like, excuse me, can you hold on? No, Gary. And you can't get anything done. Of course my head explodes.
Now you're going to understand something. There is a 2-hour period when I step off the air that is very intense.
Right.
Very intense.
There is a minute that you can miss just to let me get right off the call, and I'll get right to you.
And what I'm going to tell you is this. I am busy writing television, radio.
I realize your life is difficult.
I write books. I'm making deals so that this radio show can expand into other regions. You understand how busy a man I am? Do you understand what I make happen every day? Do you have any conclusions that you have drawn so far from all of this?
Tell Jackie and let
Jackie what? Jackie is a drunken down...
As busy as it gets.
Drunken writer. I don't have him for that.
As busy as it gets, we are never too busy than to sit there
and watch it
and ignore the door as it pounds on the door and say, who is it?
All right, look. Gary has this move. We lock him out of the office every day, and when he wants to come in, we make him bang on the door, and we're totally quiet for like 5 minutes.
Remember when he came to the door in California?
What was that? Yeah, it's just like that, and we just sit there.
He said, I can't believe I came 2,000 miles for you guys to break my balls and not let me to the door.
Well, once again, it's Fred who always gets me, because Fred does this voice, and he goes, who is it? I go, Gary. What? I go, it's Gary. I can't hear you. I go, Fred, it's Gary. What? And I know he's kidding, but I never know it at the moment.
Let's just go back and be a ball buster. Come on, really get on top of things in the office, all right? Understand every facet of the computer. Take some time and really learn. Instead of reading those stupid spy magazines every minute. Hey, boss, you know what? Slav Saloon is being sued by 9 people. I'll read it in Spy. Just go back there and learn everything in the office. I'll read Spy magazine. You read the computer. And stop coughing over everyone. That bronchitis. Baba bronchitis. Oh, man.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
There goes Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Is there a secretarial course I can give him where he would learn?
He could go to one of those business schools.
I'm going to enroll him in business school. I'm going to pay for it. No, I didn't say secretariat school, Gary, with those choppers.
He's already showing us he can trot.
I'm going to send him to business school. I really am. So he can learn how to organize his boss. You know, he thinks that work is beneath him, like he's not a woman.
No, but the thing that kills me, he's always talking about how organized he is.
He's for himself. I said organize me the way you organize yourself.
But
show me a pendaflex.
Show me a Rolodex.
No,
Show
his
me
organization is packing a sports bag.
I know. Little anal retentive stupid stuff.
Turning the stapler and
Yeah, right.
the tape machine.
So it's even.
One time we drove him crazy and moved the staples like different.
But that's not organized. He doesn't understand. Organizing an office means going through every script, knowing where everything is at your fingertips. He has no clue. He has less of a clue than I do.
If it's in a drawer, he doesn't know about it.
No, and then he gets mad when he can't find it and goes, "You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me you wanted to do it like this. I don't want to have to tell you. I want you to think for me."
For years, we had all those reels of tape. We said, "Gary, what's in those reels?" "I don't know."
"I don't know. No one told me to touch them."
I didn't know I was in charge of
How would you never told me that I'm supposed to be in charge of those? You're in charge of everything, you dumb ox. And then he wonders why I'm annoyed.
And then he's, "I know what you're going to say, I know what you're going to say, I know what you're going to say."
Just go through everything, every tape, every file, everything. We have files back there. Nobody knows what's in them. He should have had a TV file for every TV idea. You write it down, and it's in there. You have a... Balls, I didn't know I was in charge of being in charge. And he's busy yelling at John. He don't get the Comstar number by the computer.
Delegate. It's Gary Dell'Abate.
Gary Dell'Abate. No one else would put up with him. They would have fired him a long time ago, trust me.
But now I've learned to love him.
Yeah. You love to see me aggravated. It's funny, right? I don't want to, I tell you, I've had it. I tell you, you can't get good help.
You're incredibly patient.
I really am impatient because I should have him whipped into shape by now. Gary, I'm really...
How many years has this been?
But you know what it is with Gary? I gotta he goes, "Well, you didn't tell me I have to do that." So whatever I don't think of, but I need someone who can think orderly. I don't know how to organize.
We got a computer. That's my job.
Right.
That's what you need.
Right.
Not a guy waiting for you to say, "Hey, Gary, I caught you. You're not taking care of the computer."
Hey, Howard, I'm going to go over and study with Phil from Comstar the computer for a couple of hours and learn more about it.
Yeah. No, he's always looking at John saying, "What does this thing do?"
Yeah, I know. And he's always like looking at me. How do I back it up again?
Gary calls me and asks me how to log a day every time.
Yeah.
Well, John, I'm on update now. Now what do I
know, it's unbelievable.
I got it guided through. I got it guided for him.
Yeah, that's great. You have more initiative than he does. It's sickening.
Oh.
Now John is stealing all of Gary's gigs. No tension in that office. See, Gary really should also be an intern, and I should have like an office manager.
Well, see, that's the whole thing. Gary says he's parking my cars because John knows more about the computer, and it's more
John has become more valuable
for John to leave than for Gary to leave.
If you left tomorrow, I'd be up a creek more than if Gary left. I'm serious. What's that tell you?
Oh, here he comes.
No, there's a reason. And it's your reasoning.
Right.
We don't want a lot of different operators on the computer because everyone inputs stuff their way.
Okay, very good. Just learn how to work it, though, for yourself, just so you can check work. So you can supervise.
I've been doing fine. I can do whatever you need.
Right. But then why do I go through the computer and find everything in triplicate, and I'm not told about it? Or you didn't know about it?
We did know about it. And we did.
You did know about it? You didn't know about that because you never looked.
We did tell you we were
having... All right, listen, please. We'll take this up afterwards. Please. I'm not going to air our dirty laundry.
The royal we. We did.
We. We told you. Gary, come here. We're going to start easy. What are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. Right. See, we have these arguments all the time. I need a guy. He doesn't listen. I need a guy to do everything for me. I need him to grow. Anybody looking for a guy? He's good in a lot of things, though.
He is.
He is.
Everything we've taught him. He does well.
He's got a lot of qualifications if anybody's looking for someone. In fact, there's stuff growing on his teeth.
That asswipe Casey comes in, and like right before I'm about to get back on mic, he asked me for $320 to pay for my lunches and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But his timing's, I mean...
He does that all the time.
He just... How about at the beginning of the...
Craig, it's no big worry.
Yeah, but dude, ask me at the... I take care of whatever you guys tell me to take care of.
But you can see I'm vulnerable. To get to you, though. That's the whole thing.
So do it at the beginning of a commercial or ask me for it directly after the show.
Yeah, but you don't like when I ask you after the show because you want to leave.
But if you can't seem to time it at the beginning of a commercial break, then don't do it.
Then you could actually do it.
What do I owe you?
$310.
Hold on. 200, 250, 300. Now, what do I got? 320? You are a son of a bitch.
K-Rock,
200,
K-Rock don't pick up the
250.
lunches.
No, 250, 300.
It's going right to the track.
What do you need, 320 or 310? 310. Pain in the ass, man. I'm on the air. Stupid ass. Here, take that.
I think this is how he saves for the rent.
He's going to Belmont with it.
He's so dumb. He's cutting a commercial back there for Scott.
Uh-huh.
And it's for the lobster commercial. That Lobstergram. So they say you can get succulent lobster or filet mignon.
What does he say?
So this idiot goes to Scott, how do you say that mignon? So Scott says, oh, you're pronouncing it right, mignon.
Did he record it?
Yeah.
Oh, let me hear this.
Send Dad an impressive gift certificate that will allow him to choose between succulent live Maine lobsters, exotic lobster tails from around the world, or how about tenderly aged filet mignon? Dick, you're an asshole. You don't say. How do you say it? Mignon? Filet mignon. That's how you say it. You're a douche.
He's a douche.
You want to f*** up that commercial? Mignon. How do you say that? Mignon. Filet mignon. That's it.
Are you idiot?
What college did you go to?
WKU, Western Kentucky, baby.
He got a 710 on his SATs combined. Come on.
Listen to Scott all happy.
You're a himbo.
But, hey, how often...
You know,
Western Kentucky.
You're cute.
Come here, you.
He's so lucky you're good looking.
We're going to get some filet
I knew it was wrong when I said it.
You know what kills me? I fell for your good looks. And hired you.
Come on, man. You don't think I do a good job for you?
It's all right.
Casey does a great job, man. Come on.
Thanks,
He's not working for you, Artie.
My girlfriend loves this guy.
Nice.
Yeah, because he's good looking. But did you ever talk to him?
Oh, she don't care. She's going out with me.
No, you're a smart guy. He goes,
Yeah,
you know
she
what?
wants to have a conversation. You can talk to Nick.
Casey's on the phone today. We were listening, and he goes, yeah, I'm going to make dinner. I serenaded the meat. So we're like, serenaded the meat? What is he trying to say? We realized he was saying marinated, but he thinks it's called serenaded.
Singing to a pork chop?
Serenaded the meat.
When you spotlight, yeah, it looks stupid, but what? If throughout the day, you make a lot of mistakes. Everybody does.
No, they don't. Not those mistakes.
Not the kind you make.
Not at 20. How old are you now?
I'm 26.
And you don't know serenade the meat?
Well, now I do. I mean, it was an honest mistake. It was just,
You sing to your meat, which you probably do.
How often have you eaten filet mignon?
Not very often.
Oh.
So how am I supposed to know?
That's a word you hear a lot.
No, you don't.
You never heard filet mignon?
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Here, listen to this. Hey, Casey, real quick. You were talking this morning to somebody. I overheard you.
Yeah.
You're talking about you were cooking some meat. And what do you do when you... And Robin, don't say anything. When you soak the meat overnight, what is that process called? What do you do to the meat?
That's the serenade.
You serenade the meat, right? Yeah. Okay. So how long did you serenade the meat?
For like 3 or 4 days.
You serenaded the meat for 3 or 4 days. Yeah. What were you cooking?
I cooked the George Foreman grill.
Did you?
Chickens.
So you can cook the chicken without any serenade on it. Right?
No, you leave it in there.
So you serenade the meat for 3 days.
Right.
Wait a minute, he left it in the grill for 3 days?
No, he serenades for 3 days.
But where does he serenade it?
In the freezer, and then you take it out and you put it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
No, you take the meat out, and what do you use as a serenade?
Either like teriyaki or you got like honey mustard. Not honey mustard. You got hot sauce, you can put it in there.
So you serenaded the meat in hot sauce?
Yeah.
For 3 or 4 days?
For 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, what's wrong with
Do you believe what an idiot he is?
It was very difficult for me not to laugh.
Do you know why you're an idiot?
I held it in.
This is what I'm dealing with. This is my staff. Do you know why you're an idiot?
I'm sure you're going to tell me.
It's not called serenade. Serenade is when you sing to someone. It's called marinade.
So what? Same thing.
Marinate the meat.
It's just how you pronounce it.
All right, get out.
Oh, come on. They're 2 different words.
What'd you get on your... Little did I know that he serenades his mignon. How'd I know that?
What do you serenade the mignon in?
And I love the way you just draw out my idiot remarks. I mean, you took like 3 minutes. I made a mistake. You took it into 3 minutes, like baiting me.
Thanks.
But you know what's really stupid about you, Casey? You defend your stupidity.
Well, Robin, what am I going to do? I'm going to, I admit I was wrong.
Pronounce this. You've probably seen this word written down. HORSDOUERVES.
I got to write it down.
Write it down for him. Write down that word for him.
Oh, I know what that is. That's hors d'oeuvres.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
What
else you got?
That was it.
Yeah, see?
But
McNon
if you wrote it down, he wouldn't be able to.
Hors d'oeuvres.
He'd have trouble with it if it was
Hors d'oeuvres. Ay, ay, ay. You love not to know.
Well, hey, do you hear me say that again after I said it? Now I don't say it anymore.
You love not to know. You want to hide something from KC? Put it in a book. Because he loves not to know.
Oh, boy.
Books are his kryptonite.
Not kryptonite.
Books are your kryptonite.
Books are my kryptonite.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah, you sure are. McNon. We should just call him McNon from now on.
How do you say that?
His nickname is McNon, and the other guy's Baba Booey.
McNon.
Serenade McNon.
Hey, Serenade McNon, come in here.
That sounds French.
He's got two names, Serenade McNon.
How about McNon Cement Head? Anthony, you're on the air. Oh, sorry, Anthony, you're not on the air. Go ahead, Anthony.
Yeah, Howard, how you doing? Listen, talking about KC over there, huh?
Yeah.
I got his AOL profile up on my computer screen. Can I read it to you?
Yeah.
Okay, it says member name, KC, quote, 2 fingers in the air, 2 in my underwear. Underwear is spelled UNDERWHERE.
Oh.
Armstrong.
He's trying to be funny, but
AGRE.
Here we come. Dude, you spelled underwear wrong.
Underwear. UNDERWHERE.
How do you spell underwear?
Look, this is the profile is just something I was in college. It's like 5 years ago.
Listen,
in college, and you're
now
proud.
he knows how to spell underwear.
Howard, listen.
Well, wait. Don't tell us. Tell us what words he misspelled, and let's ask him to spell them here on the air.
Oh, okay. He spelled judging wrong.
All right, how do you spell judging?
I need a piece of paper.
Come on, judging, dude.
I do better when I write it down.
I don't care what you do.
You wrote this.
J-U-D-G-E. No, there's no E in it.
I love how he talks to him.
J-U-D-G-E-I-N-G. Judging.
It was close.
That's how he spelled it in the profile.
Unbelievable.
Still spelling it the same way 5 years later.
I got to, I'm not a good, dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a good speller.
You don't have to lie.
We're trying to figure out what you're good at.
I'm not going to lie to you. See, I thought you were lying to me.
Spell underwear.
Well, we just... Oh, yeah, we didn't give him the right spelling.
We didn't.
So probably what I did was in the last, where, you could spell it W-H-E-R-E or W-A-R-E.
So which way do you spell it? Spell it now.
I'm trying to envision the package.
Spell the whole word.
U-N-D-E-R-W-A-R-E?
So you're retarded.
He's trying to envision.
It's not like I don't know how to spell it. I don't know why.
Oh, you were looking at a package? Maybe you should look at a woman instead of a package.
Howard, maybe this is the...
Underwear. W-E-A-R.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Howard?
That's easy.
But I'm not going to lie to you. You're not a good speller.
Ask KC if he knows what an ellipsis is.
A what?
An ellipsis.
What's an ellipsis?
Get that.
Ellipsis?
You don't know an ellipsis,
like
Howard?
elliptical will go around. So ellipsis.
What's the sentence he's got?
Okay. Make the sacrifice, comma, mutilate my face. And then he's got 2 dots, and then he's got the rest of the phrase. That's
the Blue Mask. That's a Lou Reed song. It's a great song.
No, we're talking about the dots.
All right, listen.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's an ellipsis, douchebag. You don't know what an ellipsis is?
And what are you doing? Looking at people's profiles. What do you got to do in your life?
Well, I just...
Excellent point.
Stuck out at me.
What? That jumped out at you?
I mean, look what it says.
What are you doing? You got to go search my profile, you homo?
Marital status, awaiting death, it says.
Yeah.
Listen, Howard, you want to hear his hobbies?
Yeah.
Okay, licking stamps, judging nude robot dancing contests.
Yeah.
And watching bananas get spots on them.
Right.
Funny.
I started Y2K and I like pudding. Occupation, full-time sleeper, part-time death expert. Personal quote, make the sacrifice, mutilate my face. If you need someone to kill, I'm a man without a will.
That's Lou right there.
How old are you, Casey?
I told you I was in college.
All right, it's enough. It's making me sick. I'm losing more and more respect for myself as I listen to this.
Because you read that profile and hired him.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm no athlete.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, I was also the one I called John earlier about that douchebag Chauncey, and I can't believe that guy has no idea how to use hyphens, how to use commas.
I know. And he's supposedly a journalist. All right, thank you.
Every other word is misspelled.
What is this guy, a professor?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
he knows how to spell. He's an underwear professor. He knows how to spell underwear.
He's a journalist looking at people's profiles.
Well, I'm unemployed, man. I can't.
Oh yeah, no wonder.
All kinds of money with that.
What a surprise!
All right. You'd be unemployed too if it wasn't for me.
I know. And that's why I love you, bro.
Thank you. Tonight on TV, NBA basketball playoff final game. New Jersey Nets at Los Angeles Lakers.
It's time.
9-1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
9-1.
The Nets are 9-1.
That's what it is?
It's not bad.
What are you going to do tonight, Arnie?
I don't know. That's an interesting decision.
Or maybe you'll watch Channel 13.
Yeah.
But I do have some Shaquille O'Neal talking about, what the Lakers need to do. And
they don't need to do much.
They say they... oh, God. No.
That's Casey's friends.
Right.
Is it, huh? Funny as hell.
Here's Casey singing.
Put on your dancing shoes and tell us how you do.
Hilarious. He's serenading. I'm marinating.
He's marinating. It's the Western Kentucky chorus.
The school song.
Gather your filet mignon.
Hey now. Hey, good morning, everybody. What's happening, baby? Good morning, love. Good morning, love. Hey, now.
Gary was just telling me, Baba Booey, that he's doing the grand opening of Scores in Chicago.
Yeah.
And Wayne Siegel's now going. There's so many guys going down to Chicago this weekend for the grand opening of Scores. I got to say, a lot of these guys, my buddies, some of them are looking a little crazy, a little desperate.
Well, I'm thinking about taking a car from St. Louis to Chicago.
Dude, it's not an hour, by the way. I got about 1,000 emails, people telling me it's about a 3-hour drive.
Yeah, I didn't think it was an hour.
Right. I said it's 3 hours. Tell Artie it's 3 hours from St. Louis to Chicago, minimally.
John was telling me it was an hour outside, and I said, well, I don't know if I trust that, but...
Where's John doing the math?
I don't know. Someone had told him it was real close, but, yeah. Well, 3 hours, it's still doable.
You going to do it?
I don't know, man. I'm working this club, the Funny Bone, in St. Louis, and if they can get me a car...
Well, why would they get you a car to go to Chicago? What do they care?
To keep me happy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the big performer that weekend.
You're like Sinatra.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That would be the logical thing for the guy to say is, why would we get you a car? And then I'd have no answer for it.
I love Scores as much as the next guy. You know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a big proponent of going to Scores.
Right.
And I'm having a man's club, a gentleman's club, excuse me. But why not just go to the one in Manhattan? I mean, to go all the way to Chicago for Wayne and Ross Zapin and... who else is going, Gary? I mean, so many of the guys are going down to the grand opening.
The one in Manhattan is as top-notch as you get.
That's what I'm saying.
You know.
Baba Booey.
I understand if you live in Chicago why you're going.
Baba Booey.
Doug and Ganji. But they're covering it.
They're covering it.
What are they covering?
I don't know.
What do they think's going to happen?
I don't know.
Can't show the good stuff.
Exactly.
And we're spending money sending those two guys down to Chicago? Why don't we just get a crew from Chicago?
Well, nobody can produce like those two.
No, that's not true. What are you doing?
And then the camera crew is going to be there. They're staying a couple extra days.
They're staying extra days?
Yeah, what happened was the camera crew was going to be there Wednesday and Thursday anyway. We were going to hire a camera crew,
right?
Just a local crew in Chicago. But our New York crew is going to be there Wednesday and Thursday. So they said, we'll be really cool. We'll stay an extra couple of days and shoot it for you.
Oh, that's cool. They're cool guys.
Yeah.
Real givers.
Professionals.
Yeah, nobody's staying a couple of extra days to help, shoot me when I'm at the rodeo in Houston.
Yeah, what a sacrifice this is.
Yeah.
And we're flying Doug and Ganji to Chicago to go cover this?
I don't know. I have no idea how that's working.
Wow. Well, Lonnie said they had a secret opening of Scores the other night in Chicago.
And I guess it was for like a private party, and then they opened it to the public, and there was a line around the block.
Yeah, and I keep hearing something about, like, Rodman might be flying in. I don't know if that was for the private party or for this weekend. But I heard names of, like, celebrities that were being flown in.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, because he's not getting married.
Yeah, they called off the wedding.
You're kidding me.
That's what it says on the front page of the Daily News. On the anniversary of September 11th, it's the J No.
Yeah, we got to care about that on 9/11.
This guy says it's 8 hours from St. Louis to Chicago.
Oh, my goodness, it's getting longer and longer.
Is that right, Matt? He's gone.
8 hours.
Yeah.
That's about right. The guys told me yesterday, you don't want to drive it. I was talking to the guys in Chicago. It's a 50-minute flight.
Yeah, maybe that's what they were talking about. It's an hour flight, not an hour drive.
Yeah, when people say it's an hour from Chicago, they mean a ride on a plane.
What's pathetic is on the road you're so lonely, and if I knew that a bunch of friends of mine were at Scores only 8 hours away, I'd think about renting a Fiat and driving out there.
There's Ronnie, the limo driver, who has somehow networked himself as like Lonnie's right-hand man.
I'm a consultant for school.
He's flying down. He's not even going to be at work here tomorrow. He's going.
No, I'm going to be here.
I heard you're not.
Who told you that?
That's the rumor.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave an hour early, that's all.
Oh, so he's leaving early.
Yeah, I'll be here.
He's flying out early.
Why is he going
Why show up at all?
What?
Why is he going out early?
No, I'm not going out early. That's the flight they booked me. 12 o'clock.
Scores booked him.
Yeah.
So what?
So you're going out early then?
Yeah. What do you mean you're not going out early? You're going early.
Well, that's the flight they booked. That's
But tell me you have work.
I said I could arrange things.
The only reason that Lonnie's your buddy is because you work here.
Yeah, I know.
Just keep that in mind.
I understand that.
Hey, this goes away. Oh, Lonnie's going to go away.
I understand that.
All right.
I never questioned that.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, Lonnie had a secret opening.
Yeah.
Last Tuesday night.
Right.
And they invited, a private party for people they invited. Right. And then about 10, 11 o'clock, they opened it to the public. And there were people lined up around the block.
This is like deja vu. I think I heard this before.
Yeah.
I just said that, but I like hearing it from you.
Okay, I'm sorry, all right?
Have you heard any rumors of any celebrities?
Yeah, Mo Vaughn is there. He flew out.
Mo Vaughn.
He's out there.
Who's Mo Vaughn?
He plays for the Mets, but he's hurt, so he's really just sitting around and he's getting paid.
He's making $8 million a year to sit around and get lap dances, that guy.
He flew out with, Big John? The big guy that works there?
I know Big John,
Big John took him out there. He personally escorted him out there.
Escorted Mo Vaughn out.
Yeah.
It must be a big deal because Mo is always at the New York Scores, and he had to be at the Chicago Scores.
I got to tell you, I'm a Met fan, and Mo Vaughn's hurt and just collecting all this money. I heard he literally lives at Scores.
I hang with him all the time there. He's always there.
I was getting a lap dance from a stripper. They were like, Lonnie was nice to me, brought 3 over. I went to that VIP section. They all looked over my shoulder and they left it. And as they were leaving, they went, "There's Mo."
Mo Vaughn.
Yeah, he is Mr. Scores.
Two of them didn't know what he did. They just knew he had a lot of money.
Right. Let's go to Mo.
Yeah. Let's leave Artie and go to Mo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard something about Rodman coming out, too.
Rodman.
I don't know how true it is.
It probably is. I think that would motivate him. Man. Unbelievable.
Are you feeling like you ought to go?
No.
Lonnie,
because if I want to, I could go to the Scores here in New York.
But there must be something special going on.
Something different going on in Chicago?
No,
it's just exciting.
It's a hype thing,
Right.
He was telling me that a lot of the girls came out on Monday, and they went out to this steakhouse, this fancy steakhouse in Chicago. Mm-hmm. And when they walked in, all of the Wall Street type guys that work in Chicago all got up and gave him a standing ovation.
Wow.
They're so happy.
Everyone is very happy in Chicago about this.
Howard, you should go. We should do the show from there next week.
Yeah. Lonnie offered to send Howard a private jet if he wanted to go.
Oh, my goodness.
I might have to jet in. What night is it? Saturday night?
Yeah.
Wow.
See, that would be sad. If you just happen to be in the area, it's one thing. But if you
jet in for it.
a private jet.
I don't think that's sad.
Kids, I can't be with you. Daddy has to jet into Chicago.
I think that's rock and roll, man.
Yeah.
I'm missing my kid's first football game because I have to go to Scores. It's very embarrassing.
Did you explain to him why you can't go?
I just said Daddy's working.
Yeah.
Just wait till he finds out.
Daddy's working.
How do you explain that to an 8-year-old?
Daddy is. It's like when you're getting your lap dances, are you going to be sitting there thinking, gee, my son might...
I think he's making his first touchdown.
I wish I could have been there with you, boy.
Hey, my old man missed a couple of my football games because he had to put up antennas.
You know what?
Right.
You're working.
That's why they made videotape.
Right. Yeah, you can videotape it for your son. So So he'll see
Daddy working.
Daddy working. Daddy's working with a big tent in his pants. Because you know Gary gets that bonage going.
Look at his face and his bone
His bone going in 2 seconds.
They're sending me along to keep an eye on Gary.
Yeah, right. Who's keeping an eye on you?
You know Ronnie's going to get stupid drunk.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the part where he's like, woo!
Yeah. With his tequila shots.
A lot of screaming.
Yeah, yelling.
He's fun when he's like that for about a minute.
Yeah, you think so. I don't. He's loud and annoying.
You could time your watch by Ronnie's scream.
Thank you
on the scores part.
Because you know what he does? He just drinks as much alcohol as he can within 15 minutes.
No, it's not true.
Slow down. What's your rush?
No, I know. I've mellowed out.
Have you?
Yeah.
All right.
I pace myself.
But without having to drive anywhere to go home,
you're going to be incredibly nuts.
No, I don't do that anymore. I pace myself now.
You know what?
This way I can scream through the whole night.
Oh, jeez.
He's all passed out in a chair.
No, I don't do that. I'm telling you, I don't do it anymore.
All right.
I've gone up to Ronnie at Scores and said, listen, you're drinking a little too much.
Yeah, okay, Artie. The last time I saw you at Scores, you were sitting in a corner of the room.
Yeah, I might have had a few.
With your head back against the wall.
Okay. I might have thrown a few back.
Yeah, just a few.
So what?
Good for the buffet.
Ronnie was hammered in Vegas every night. I got reports.
No, I wasn't.
We were there?
No, I wasn't.
That's what I heard.
I stayed out late, but I wasn't hammered.
Really?
No, I know how to get up in the morning. I wouldn't do stuff like that. But I was out late, yes. Definitely.
Is that why you were so alert when we were there? It was the late night.
It's getting ugly.
Yeah. Well, that trip's too much for you to Vegas. You don't need to go to that anymore. You got too run down over there. You were a little hazy. What?
I just wanted to say I had a room across from Ronnie in Vegas, and every morning it'd be the same story going, oh, my head is killing me.
Yeah, okay, Will.
And then
couldn't even see
by 11 o'clock that night, he's like screaming and yelling down the halls like the regular drunken Ronnie.
Yeah, right. And what about you?
Yeah, this is another one. But,
what about you?
But he's not doing security.
Yeah, but
you're my representative.
I was not screaming in the hall, so let's get that straight. That's number one. Number two, Will is just the opposite of me. I'm happy and having a good time. He gets very angry at people. He starts to curse them out.
The rumor on Will is instant lunatic, just add alcohol.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same with you, Ronnie.
I don't curse people out. I don't insult people in the street.
Oh, my.
Will comes out of a bar, and he's loaded, and he'll go out in the middle of Columbus Avenue, and he'll start screaming at people, like, F you, and...
No.
Hey, did you almost get beat up a couple of weeks ago down the Bowery?
No.
What happened?
Where?
I don't know.
Where?
Hey, Howard. I know what happened. One of the Bowery the night of the blackout. What happened the night of the blackout?
Oh, yeah, I drank a little too much.
Yeah, and what happened? You said something to some guy who kicked your ass?
I don't know. I got pretty drunk, and then we were just walking around the streets, and I was just yelling at people, I think.
Yeah, what's your problem, man? What are you angry about?
I don't know.
No,
Do you feel like we're sitting in the midst of a bunch of derelicts?
It's like an AA meeting.
Is he real angry?
Hey, Howard.
About what?
I don't know.
I think I know.
What is he angry about?
Did you have a bad childhood?
No.
Aren't you the guy with the father who was a drug addict or something?
No.
Or is it the other kid?
No, that's J.D.
Oh, okay.
But the other day, Will got drunk, I think, at the racetrack and started going up to Asian women and going in their faces and going,
no, I didn't.
What happened to you as a kid that you're so angry?
Nothing. It's not angry. It's just I get stupid when I'm drunk. People like misconstrue it as being angry, but it's not. It's just like, you know.
Wait a second. Hold on. He's a good guy, and he's got his act together. When I gave him the job, I sat him down. I said, "Listen, you know what? I heard some things that can't happen anymore." Right. But I know one of the things that he did that was right when he was an intern. A bunch of them got drunk, and they went to a restaurant in the neighborhood, and he was down at the bar in the basement. It wasn't open. And he stole a couple of bottles of vodka. The owner chased him down the block. And
it was
crazy, man. What are you doing?
No, but he's not doing that anymore. I told him no more of that.
What, stealing?
Or just getting drunk and not knowing what you're doing.
Yeah, you got to get yourself together.
No, it's not like that as much anymore.
As much.
I think he's angry because he had leukemia at one point.
No, I didn't.
Oh, right.
It was Hodgkin's.
And he was on his deathbed.
Oh, you were on your deathbed?
Yeah.
Well, you remember that.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't I save your life?
Yeah, you definitely.
Tell that story again where I look good. Go ahead.
I was sick in the hospital, and you inspired me to live, actually.
Oh, I thought I called you.
You did call me.
Oh, tell the story. What's wrong with you?
Sorry. No, I was in the hospital. I wrote you a letter, and then you called me.
Did I really?
Yeah, you really did.
Oh, that's so crazy.
By the time we called him, he could have been dead.
Yeah.
He got out of the hospital.
Well, thank goodness you saved him so he can yell at Asian women.
Exactly.
That was one woman.
How old were you when this? How old were you when this?
I was originally 15, and then I came out of remission again when I was 17.
So how old were you when I called you?
17 or 18.
I think I remember. I called you at your house.
Yeah, I just gotten out of the hospital.
Yeah, I remember you were kind of dopey. Like you didn't have a lot to say.
Were you drinking that day?
What'd you say to me? I don't even remember the conversation.
Well, I was pretty much in shock that you had called me. You kind of put me on the spot at the time.
Who wrote me the letter? You did?
I did, yeah.
Why'd you write me?
What did he say in his letter?
That I should call you and help you?
No, I just said you've been, I listen to you every morning. I'm stuck in this hospital. It'd be great if you could call me or whatever, something like that.
Yeah.
And you did it.
And then he did.
And I did it.
Wow.
That's even more shocking.
Right.
You see what a good guy I am?
Very nice.
Seriously. That's a great thing I did.
It is.
Oh, stop patting yourself.
I'm shocked.
God.
I remember you being really upset because by the time...
And by the way, if you're dying, don't write me any letters. I'm not calling you.
Because he's such a great guy.
Yeah, I'm only doing that once.
And Howard, don't feel too bad for Will because he comes from a rich family.
No,
he does?
No, I don't, John.
Oh, no kidding.
Wait a minute, I thought he was on a farm.
Yeah, he was a farm boy.
John, right on top of the finances.
Well, what was your grandfather famous for?
No, like my great-great-grandfather helped start Cigna Insurance. But that's so... Money's been so weathered down at this point. It's not...
Rich kid.
No, it's not rich. I got through college. It helped pay for my college. Okay.
Whatever.
John's like, how would I figure Will's worth $10 million?
Yeah, please, John.
He's a Rockefeller.
He's worth more than me.
John always looking at everyone's money.
Yeah. Guess how much Will's worth? $10 million.
Well, he's got a trust fund or something. Right?
Yeah, but it's small.
You have a trust fund?
Yeah, I said it got me through college.
Oh,
it's all news to me, man.
Yeah.
He's got plenty left. Come on.
No, I don't.
Baby.
No, I don't.
John knows everything.
Why does anybody tell John anything?
They tell him when they're weak.
I know.
I always said John should have his own financial show on like one of the cable news networks, and it's just him looking at the camera going, guess how much Artie made at the Funny Bone?
Right, yeah.
And he looks behind his back.
Announce what people made.
Guess how much Gary made at the Bally's appearance? $3,500.
Will's got a trust fund.
Guess how much Will's trust fund is? $10 million. Before each one, you got to look over his shoulder. Guess how much Robin made from a book deal? $40 million. Guess how much Ronnie makes from a security business? $80,000 a week.
He always looks over his shoulder. He's keeping it confidential.
Guess how much Artie's development deal is worth? $500,000.
Who is coming behind him?
That's what he does in here. Because when he says something in here, he's got to look if someone's coming. Guess how much Viacom stock went down? $40. Guess how much Mel Thomason's worth? $2 billion.
There's the show, John.
I would watch that show.
Guess how much I paid Jason to pay my apartment? $10. But it's double what he makes here. Guess how much Jason makes a week? $80. Guess what Benji makes off the stripper website? Artie, $400 a week. That's clear.
It's so true.
Guess how much my apartment went up in a year? $150,000.
He's got John down.
Guess how much Susanna makes on Bernie's Bachelorette? $200 a week.
Free and clear.
Free and clear.
Oh, man, you do love to know what people are making.
It's totally true.
Yeah, that's it. It's Stuttering John's financial show on MSNBC. That's what it should be.
I love it.
I didn't know Will was a trust fund baby. That took me by surprise.
It's not.
I must have known that when I called him.
Really? That's why you were calling?
I must have sensed it was a rich kid riding me. I must have been looking for some angle.
Yeah, I'm some rich kid.
Yeah. Hey, that was really nice of me.
It was.
Oh. Anyway, everyone's going down to Scores in Chicago.
Guess how much Scores makes a week? 400 grand.
That's low.
That's a little low, according to Ronnie. Ronnie's got a piece of Scores. 10 grand a week.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I think those strippers think Ronnie is part owner in Scores.
What?
He's got some kind of thing going there where they think he's like an owner.
Oh, dear. Just because he's sitting around there all the time?
He shows up with his suit jacket, and he's there every minute.
What does his wife say that he's flying to Chicago to go to Scores? I can't figure that out.
I'm consulting.
Ronnie's gonna train the security staff at Chicago.
No, it's got nothing to do with it. I'm consulting on... Lonnie wanted me to come out and see what the new club looked like.
Oh, so you're gonna evaluate it.
So it's kind of like when they come back here to look at the new club that they built, to see the difference between the one in Chicago and the one in New York.
Did you hear yourself?
Wait a minute. That made no sense.
I'm getting flown out there. That's all I know.
That I don't understand.
Is your wife angry at all? No. His wife's real cool about it because he's there every night.
Every Friday he's there.
Fridays.
Fridays he goes.
Not every Friday, but, you know.
You can pretty much see him.
A lot of Fridays.
A lot of Fridays.
My friend's going.
Ronnie loves Scores.
Yeah, I do.
My friend's going, and his wife was talking to her mother on the phone, and, she's like, well, what do you mean he's going to Chicago? Is it business? And the wife goes, no. And she says, what's he doing? He's going to Scores.
Who's this?
This is my friend Ross, the other friend Ross.
Your manager, Ross.
Yeah, and his mother-in-law's going, well, why are you letting him go to Scores? And his wife said, you know what? This is a monumental moment in his life. I said, that's a cool wife.
You see, the thing that turns me off to marriage is she's going to let him go.
Right.
That's what makes me nuts about marriage.
Oh, I told you one of the other guys.
I hate that she's going to let him go.
You need permission. One of the guys.
And you know what? As much as you want to be cool and say, well, I don't need permission, you do kind of need permission.
One of the guys told me.
Well, it's two becoming one. Don't you realize that?
Yeah. It's horrible. It just seems like a horrible setup.
When I
don't think it's made for necessarily a person like you.
It's not.
You need everybody to be saying what you want to say.
Yes. That's what I need in a relationship. I need everything my way.
It's you. Everybody becomes you. It's not you two merging into one. Everybody becomes you.
Thank you. You understand it.
But you know what? I see you, like, with Beth and stuff, and you're like, You seem like you make concessions. You seem like you're nice and like you do the things she wants to do.
I do. But the marriage to me means getting permission.
Well, I told you my friend said he got a 48-hour pass to come to Scores.
I hate that.
Well,
I know it's true, but I just hate that. He has to get it's a grown man has to get a 48-hour pass to go to Scores.
Yeah. I never ask for permission. I just say, I'm going to Scores, that's it. There's no discussion.
I'm going to Scores and not buying your coat.
I got an actual printed invitation.
Yeah.
They came in an envelope and everything, and I just handed it. I said, I'm going. He said, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Well, what if she said no?
Yeah, boy, you get to this for a second.
Wow. No, I don't think she would ever say no.
What if Bonnie said to you, look, Ronnie, I've been with you, a lot of years. Right. We've been through a lot together. Right. It insults me as a woman that my husband, okay, when you go to Scores, sometimes it hurts me, but what do I care?
Right.
Now you're flying to Scores in Chicago. It just pains me because even just to everyone, and inside it says to me that you're not satisfied with me.
That's not true.
That's what you would say, it's not true, and then you would go.
Yeah.
It's where I go if it pains you.
Like when Ralph Grandin told Alice she wasn't going fishing. You're not going. I am going.
She realizes that I have a good time and hang out, and, I'm home all the time, and, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm hanging out.
Would you ever take her with you to the grand opening of Scores?
She wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
She never wanted to, she never wanted to.
That's your place, though. You wouldn't want to, like Ralph Grandin, you don't want to take her fishing.
It's like going to the Bergen Hunt and Fish Club,
Right. Like the mafia.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't take chicks to the Water Buffalo Lodge.
You don't come through that steel door.
Right.
Bonnie, none of the girls are going. I am Raccoon of the Year. Only guys at the raccoon meeting. Me, Norton.
Boy, all the years I was married, I went to Scores. And, I never asked permission. Because if I asked permission and the answer was no, I know I couldn't live with it.
You'd get mad. Yeah, if she
I would
said
be
no,
angry.
yeah.
Because I want things the way I want them. That's the problem with me. I can't be married.
Oh, yes, you can, as long as you get your way.
If I could find someone who would just give me my way and never say anything...
You need, like, a deaf, dumb, blind person.
Yes.
Who can't do anything without you.
Right. Let me ask you
so
something.
they have to go along.
Okay, you're saying, like, the way your relationship is now, it's good, right?
Right.
And you do things that Beth wants to do because you want to.
Right.
So if you married her tomorrow, that's going to all change?
Yep.
Yeah, because it's now mandatory.
Because
he doesn't have a choice.
Also, if I don't want to be there with her, I can say tomorrow, I don't want to be there. And she can say the same thing. There's no complications. There's no, emotional complications, yeah. But
he thinks there's no complications.
I think there are none. Because, why? But what is the complication?
Right now, you all have merged into such a situation, there'll be, well, what about the dog? What about this? What about that?
That's easy to handle.
That's true. That's true, though. There are complications.
Absolutely.
Listen, having been through the big complications, if all you have to talk about is a dog...
No, I'm just saying, it becomes... It morphs. Everything morphs.
She's right.
You don't understand.
She's right.
Being
She's right.
simplistic.
It becomes a whole big deal.
There's a guy we know that's going through that right now, and he's got stuff to give back to his girlfriend.
Yeah.
How does she get it?
Right.
She's got to come to the apartment.
It's upsetting. But, look, you can't have it both ways. Robin's right. Like, you can't have a great girlfriend or wife and be able to go to Scores whenever you want. You got to make some kind of sacrifice. Now, Robin's right.
I didn't say that.
In my relationships, I would want everything my way. I know that about me. I want to be able to go out the door, go to Scores when I want, and do whatever I want. And that's why I'm not a good guy to be married. You can't be that way.
Well, Howard, I was just invited to the Playboy Mansion.
Go ahead.
To some big party. And my wife just said, so you're going to go. She just asked me if I was, like... Well,
she's so browbeaten.
Yeah, look at you. You're urinating in Sprite cans.
I heard a story about John. John had this little get-together at his house, and they were out in the backyard, and the dog took a poop in the backyard, and he saw the dog take a poop. Instead of going over and cleaning it up, he goes, Suzanne, the dog made.
No.
Oh, my God.
With the click of the finger?
That's not true.
And get me a beer.
That is so not true.
What do you mean? Then what is the truth?
I said, hey, Suzanne, the dog made, could you clean it up?
Oh, could you
I
clean
didn't
it up?
snap my finger and point at
Guess how much that party cost me?
Did it ever dawn on you to get up? Did it ever dawn on you to get up and clean it?
But see, I just got done cleaning 12 of the poop. So, I mean, we try and share in the duties.
Every 13th one, she cleans up.
We try to share in the duties. And did she go over and clean it?
She just gave me the bag. No, she might have cleaned that one. No, I don't remember.
She cleaned it. She does whatever he says.
I know.
She's a great woman.
Where's the point where, like, she's pregnant and you're like, you know what, I'll get that one, honey, because maybe you're feeling not so good.
Listen, the first 3 months, she's been puking every day. Now she's been in bed. Now she can start getting up.
Now she can start cleaning again.
Now go walk the dog.
You lived through that.
You lived through her being in bed all, that crybaby routine.
It's enough of you puking. I get up and do some more.
You know what cures that puking? Working.
She just started her first day of training.
Of what?
I got her a trainer.
What, through pregnancy?
Yeah.
You're insane. Your wife just got her weight back down and everything, and then you knock her up again. You're crazy.
I love kids.
If John put as much effort into work as he did to figure out how to keep his wife thin, he'd be a genius,
Wife's cute, but he's going to ruin her by keep knocking her up.
This is the last one.
You know what? Third one, they don't always recover. You don't know.
Oh, she'll recover.
It's always a crapshoot.
What'd the trainer cost?
No, I don't even.
You got her a trainer?
Yeah.
Where'd you get her a trainer?
From Bally's.
So it costs nothing.
It costs nothing.
No, I think it does cost.
No, it doesn't.
I think it does.
John, if it costs you something, you know it costs you something. You know every cost that costs.
That's right. He knows every cost you got.
I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean? You didn't say to the guy how much does this cost?
I told Susanna that to get a trainer and I'll pay for it. So I haven't even asked her.
Did you get it from John Harris?
It was the same trainer I had.
Yeah. So that's John schnurring off the show.
No.
Trust me, it's not costing you a dime.
And maybe it should. What is that? You can't take advantage. Who is John to be calling Bally's and taking advantage of that?
This is the same trainer I had, and I don't know if you guys are right. I think it is.
All right. Well, you would know, believe me. Mr. Cost.
Yeah, I can't believe you.
I already told my wife that after she has the baby, I'm putting like a few grand aside for any plastic surgery she needs. If she has if she needs a tummy tuck.
Guess how much my wife's tummy tuck costs? $4 grand.
Boy, oh boy.
Tummy tuck leaves a big scar, dude. You don't know that, do you? You don't even know what a tummy tuck is.
All right, hold on a second. After a woman gives birth, right?
Go ahead.
Sometimes it can have like a stomach that doesn't
loose skin.
Yeah, loose skin.
Most of them get that, yeah.
All right, so what is it called when you tighten that?
Tummy tuck.
That leaves a big scar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big belt around their waist. Like a belt, like a scar belt.
Like that thing that Richard Hatch had?
Right.
Yeah, that's a tummy tuck.
Kenny Rogers.
Only he had it on his back.
What do you think? What do you think? That's not going to happen?
Well, my wife wants
Did you look into it? No.
My wife wants to have a C-section. I said, that's out of the question. I don't want to scar that.
So then you're talking tummy tuck, which is a scar.
It's going to be a huge scar. Right. It's going to be hip to hip.
So that means, like, if Madonna has birth and if she had something that she would have a scar.
If Madonna has birth, what?
Madonna gives birth, right?
Yeah.
Her stomach looks awesome.
Go ahead.
So, now, I'm sure that if she had some flabs, she'd get it fixed, right?
I'm just telling you.
She didn't have flabs.
She's
a workout-aholic. Your wife isn't.
She's got nothing to do all day but work out, Madonna.
Madonna's twisting herself into a pretzel right now.
Yeah, to be thin. Your wife goes for a tummy tuck because there'll be loose skin, that you don't like because, that's not your thing.
You're a perfectionist.
Yeah. When she goes to get her tummy tuck, she's going to come out, she's going to have a big scar. It's not going to go away. She's going to have a big belt around her waist.
Well, then what do you do?
Have it painted.
What do you do? You're going to have to get used to the fact that your wife's not going to have the body anymore because you keep knocking her up.
She'll rebound incredible.
Or what you're going to have to do is get somebody to watch the kid all day so that your wife's job is working out, like Madonna's. Give her 12 hours a day to just work out.
You could really work out and that.
It depends on how big your wife gets during her pregnancies.
Yeah, you should start hiding the food now.
Yeah.
Not everybody can do that. That's a lot of work.
During your pregnancy.
Dude, you're in a dreamland.
She'll rebound fine. She always has.
What's more important to you, having more kids or having a perfect wife?
They're both important.
What's more important?
Have more kids.
Be honest.
Have more kids. I mean,
okay. Well, then, so stop it.
My last kid. It's my last one.
You could always go to Scores and look at
Jeez, I'm so sorry he's not going to have any more children.
Yeah.
Guess how much a kid costs? $200,000.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we're going to take a...